Hello everybody, welcome back to Hologround. We're playing Digimon World 2. Well, I'm playing Digimon World 1, everybody else is playing Digimon World 2.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm on a quest to get where Garurumon.
Yes.
Because I've got Garurumon now. Yeah.
And Jessica wanted to get some more megas, as far as I know. And
Yes.
beat the game.
No.
And I'm on the
Lucas.
quest for Chimeramon.
Yeah, Lucas wants to get the unachievable.
Lucas has a plan.
Achieve the unachievable. Break the cycle.
I have a plan, yes.
I hope your plan works out.
I hope so. I have 3 hours for it.
I don't remember what. I was gonna buy some airplanes.
Oh yeah,
Give me airplanes, Agumon.
I'm streaming the sound thing to everybody if you wanna go to an open
Oh, yeah,
tab.
sure. Yeah. Un momento.
Oh, you did, Reese.
Sound thing.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Buttons. Oh.
Right. Chugga. Come, my little Luna.
What?
Oh, I named my little tank Luna.
Little tank?
Yes.
A little beetle.
Haven't
Yes.
we gone through this before?
Yeah.
We have.
You just forget. She just
My little
forgot.
Luna beetle.
Not purple enough.
I don't think I can make it purple, love.
Treason.
Actually, you can get some parts purple.
Okay.
If you get it the acid resistance to level 4, the legs are purple.
I like the fish.
Okay.
When you get acid resistance 1, it's yellow. Then resistance 2 is green. They're green. Then blue. Then purple, and then red.
Okay.
And the beetle goes from blue to green and then to red.
Okie doke. So cute. So cool.
I'm gonna keep filling up my Digimon decks.
Your Digidex?
Yeah.
How many are you missing?
Let's check. Oh, wrong one. I am missing. I've got all the ultimates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 7.
Just 7.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it. 10 itself invisible.
How many medals are you missing?
Medals?
Yeah.
3. 1 for all the
You have all the-
Digimon, 1 for 100 arena battles, and 1 I think... No, I think I got the 10 years one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Got the 10 years one.
Do you have the trading card one yet?
I do, yeah. Oh, it was
Oh.
it was the what do you call it?
Oh, fucking hell.
The ice rink thing. You have to get 10 points.
Mm.
Oh, you have
That's gonna be the most annoying one. Because the other
How am I
ones are
gonna have
kind
this?
of like you can get them eventually.
And you decided to leave that for last.
Just discard the junk parts, Reese.
Hmm?
Discard the junk parts. Go into your
Oh.
items.
Okay.
Click discard and junk parts and get rid of those. You don't need them.
I didn't even know I had them.
I know, that's a game mechanic. Wink wink.
Alright, have I got rid of that thing? Oh, thank God. I already dumped 2 of my Digimon
Yeah, you
thing.
have to do it right away.
Oh, this is it. I was trying to do it right away, but of course this game isn't like, oh, like press, I don't know, square and it gets rid of it. like when you have a mine. No. You have to open up your inventory, go into your items to get rid of it. It's like,
Well, again, you can get rid of them preemptively. But if you've lost 2 Digimon, you might as well restart. Don't you have like 2 left?
Yep.
Well, might as well restart. Unless
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you again.
Bless you.
Oh no.
you get blessed.
I think there's one more.
Yeah, one
Of
more
course, you know.
Oh, it's
Pumping
just
my-
sitting in my nose.
Oh, bless you. Because
I can do
this
it.
game doesn't
I
let
will
you-
do it 9 times.
No, that's Lucas that can sneeze 9 times. I never sneeze more than 3 times.
I wish it was just 9.
And of course, I can't bring my Digimon back whilst I'm in a dungeon.
Yeah,
Fucking game.
unfortunately.
Huh?
Alec has seen the limits of my sneezes.
Limits? What limits?
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
limit?
Yes.
I've got your limit right here.
No limit.
There are no limits of
No.
Lucas sneezing.
Mhm.
Dorset says, my
No.
father would sneeze mini 15 times if he drank vodka. Guess which drink of choice it was for him?
15 more
God.
bloody times.
I wonder why vodka made him sneeze.
Maybe he's allergic to potatoes.
I forgot that vodka was made of potatoes.
Good potato.
It sucks to be allergic to potatoes. That means you can't have French fries.
Yep.
Or
Tater tots.
tater tots or
Crisps, or in your case, chips.
no, no
Crispy
potatoes.
chips.
Mhm.
And if you're allergic to potatoes, you might also be allergic to tomatoes and egg.
Mhm. One existence.
Nothing.
Well, imagine not being able to eat garlic.
Like a vampire?
Yeah, what's that? Blah, 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 blah.
I have to be selective with stuff that has garlic in it because sometimes it messes with my irritable bowels.
Yeah, that's
Like if you give me one like pita chip that's garlic flavored, it'll immediately make my stomach hurt.
oh. Guess
Oh.
we're the same then.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
So we're the same. I finally found a person like me.
So we're
But
both vampires, I understand.
I mean, people have joked that I am a vampire also, so
There we go.
maybe
You too?
Can you go into the sunlight?
maybe.
Can you? Do you have an aversion for crosses?
Yes.
Do you like religion? This is what Lucas is
No.
asking. Then we are the same.
I was
You
gonna
only have to
vampire
move
'cause
to,
I hardly
uh,
saw the sun. But that was only because I worked night shifts. Oh, for the love of... Why do these things keep...
You only have to move to a country with
Energy bug
a
is still
weird
fine.
name.
Energy
Yes.
bugs are still fine, Reese. It's the other ones you have to be worried about, like the return bug.
Last energy bug I had, it took me down to like 10 foul. It just wasn't going away.
Well, that's fine. Some of them will go away faster. It's fine.
I can't eat like stuff that has been cooked with garlic. Like it's just like a minced up like 1 clove of garlic, so
Yeah,
it has
same.
the nice smell and stuff. But like,
I haven't seen that
I
one
think if
before.
it's like powdered garlic, it's just gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Digimon. I haven't actually
It's
seen
gonna
it
make
before.
you
Validation,
poop for
Lucas!
days.
Validation for all these years! Of people not taking this seriously.
Garlic and onions has a lot of long chain complex sugars in it, and that's what causes the stomach upset.
Well, funny enough, I can
you guys
I
would
can eat
die with my cooking.
I can eat like onions and stuff, fine,
Yeah.
but not garlic.
Yeah, me too.
not garlic
But
at all.
it also depends on the thing. Like I also can't eat apples.
Yeah.
Really?
But I can get away with eating watermelon a lot of the time, even though it also has, different people are sensitive to different kinds of long chain sugars, basically.
Right.
So whatever's in the garlic, it either has more of it or the onion just doesn't have it. The particular thing that's in garlic that bothers you.
Does it depend on the apple, or is it just all apples you can't handle?
So I can eat apples, like I can take a bite out of an apple, but if I drink like apple juice, if I drink a lot of it, or if I eat a whole apple, I'm probably going to have
A bad time.
really unhappy bowels.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it doesn't help that I tend to prefer the more sour kinds of apples, like a sweet and sour one.
Yeah.
And the acid doesn't help at all.
Yeah, no worries. I was just curious because my brother's partner's son, for the longest time, the mum thought he didn't like apples, and for whatever reason, whenever he came around to visit my brother, he'd be happy to have the apples at our place because our mum, she likes a certain brand of apple. So apparently, whatever apples mum was getting, it's like he just didn't like them. I think it was Pink Ladies he gets, which he doesn't like. But
I
he's
think
fine
Pink
with
Ladies are
something
one
else.
of those ones that have been bred for maximum shelf life, so they're basically flavorless. It's like eating air or something.
So yeah, I never actually gave it much thought. I just always figured an apple's an apple, but yeah, apparently that's a thing.
No,
Yeah.
an apple's not an apple. Some apples are for baking, and some apples are for eating, and some apples are for other things. They all have different flavors and things.
I just feel like Mr. Incredible. Math is math, and apple's an apple. You're telling me each apple has a different taste now?
Yeah.
Just goes to show how basic I am. Jesus.
Well, maybe you only have ever eaten one kind of apple.
Most likely.
Hey, Zephyrin.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like, obviously I've seen, like, different versions, like darker reds, greens, lighter greens, pinks, or whatever, but I haven't tasted them all. Haven't been a connoisseur of apples.
You just decided they all must taste the same.
It's an apple!
Konosuba.
Why would we breed so many different colors of apple if there wasn't something different about them?
There's something very slightly
Because
different.
they look pretty.
See this one? This one's
What
kind
Lucas
of
said.
yellow. This one's kind of red. This one's kind of like a tree. What?
Obviously, it's clearly the same logic with cheeses. Not every cheese tastes exactly the same, they're all very different.
No, they
Oh, yeah,
don't all
definitely.
taste exactly the same. And I don't even like cheese.
Neither do I! You know?
There's some cheese I like. I discovered that do you know what American cheese is?
No.
I know the name.
It's not really American. It's not really cheese. I mean, I guess it is. So American cheese is those little squares of cheese.
Yeah.
It's usually American cheese. And the way they make American cheese is they take all the trimmings and leftovers from
And
all the
knowing
other
is half the
cheese
battle.
and then they just smush it all together and dye it that orangey yellow color. That's American cheese. It's like the chili at a Wendy's, only cheese.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh wait, that actually reminds me of what do you call it? Doner kebab meats. You know, if you've ever gone to a kebab shop,
Yes.
how they have that big chunk
They
of
have a
meats.
giant, delicious chunk of meat that's just a bunch of meat stacked on top of each other.
That's the one. That is exactly the one.
Yes. And it spins, they
Yep,
shave
that's
it,
the one.
and then you have delicious meat.
Yep. That is exactly the one.
Yes. Yes.
That's what your American cheese reminds me of. Just taking all the meats
Yeah,
and putting it together.
but the difference is American cheese is terrible.
Oh, okay.
And you prefer it.
No, I hate it.
Oh, okay. I was about to. When you brought it up, you made it sound like that's the only cheese you could eat because that's the only one
No,
you like it.
No, I hate American cheese.
Okay.
The reason I never liked cheese, unless it was like a grilled cheese or mac and cheese or pizza with cheese on it, is because American cheese is stupid and it should feel bad.
Yeah.
But the spinny kebab things are delicious, so.
Yes, they are.
And they're probably not like leftover meat bits. That's what hot dogs are for, at least in America.
Right.
They're probably like that in England too. They're probably disgusting, flavorless tubes of cartilage and whatever other leftover clippings they had turned into a mush and put into a hot dog.
Is Munster a cheese?
It's England.
Sorry, is Munster a cheese?
Yes.
Okay, Dorset says Munster is where it's at.
I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but I know it's a cheese.
Okay.
Cheese.
Again, I can't confirm nor deny that's what we do here in May old England, but I'm pretty sure that what's correct.
with the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck on your D&D stuff, Zephron.
Ooh.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, he's doing that Digimon D&D thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you were saying.
Digimon D&D.
You were saying.
Super Saiyan?
Vegeta.
Super Saiyan?
What does the Scouter say about his Super Saiyan? Really? Nobody?
That is so wrong, but I'm just going to leave it as is. At the minute, I'm level 18, I think.
Oh.
So I'm getting ever closer to my goal.
I'm actually going to try to eat hot dogs when I visit Denmark, because apparently hot dogs in Denmark are terrible.
The Lithuanian hot dogs are really good. If you ever
Wait,
get
Denmark
the
hot
chance.
dogs are terrible?
No.
Question mark?
What?
No, they're not terrible. They're not terrible.
Oh.
I said they're not terrible.
Oh,
Apparently.
I was gonna say.
I also understood.
Why would I go to another country and then eat terrible food?
Welcome to England.
I'm never gonna go to England. I can't believe your country rated the entire world for all of its delicious food and still doesn't know how to use any of it.
I know,
What is
right?
wrong with your country?
We want spices. Also, what are spices?
The spice is too spicy. It looked at me funny and my face fell off. That's England.
I really don't know what to tell you guys. I just live here.
I just live here.
It is what it is. Long is our history, I'm not part of it. I did not go to wherever. Go today. Hey, can I have your sausages and screw it up?
No
me.
sausages.
Excuse me, may I have your sausages and screw them up? Can you give me
That
the
sounds
recipe?
awful.
Can you give me the recipe for this sausage? Wow, that sounds hard. I'm just gonna screw this up. I'm gonna skip a couple of steps.
It's more like they ate their sausages and were like overwhelmed, so like they just took everything out of the sausage.
Yeah, and this including the taste.
Yes.
What do you call it? Reverse manufacturing?
I'm really sorry. There are people who defend British cooking, but they can literally go fuck themselves. I lived there for 8 years, and I know what it's like.
There is some stuff I like that I assume is British in origin. Like I like shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not super British because it's potatoes.
Well,
like it's
yeah.
the potatoes that I like. Because potatoes are the god root
Yes, they are.
or something. Is shepherd's
Potatoes
pie
are the
English
supreme
or
one.
some other country?
Well, it's funny. It's like we get stereotyped for liking our tea, but technically tea didn't come from us. We took
no,
it
it
from
didn't.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
No.
I would like to say shepherd's pie is us. We certainly take credit for it.
You colonized shepherd's pie.
Oh, no.
You know?
Yes,
I
here,
mean-
here you go. So this is yours. Yes, this is mine now.
Yes.
I take full credit of it.
Just takes out a revolver. Give me the recipe.
This is whose now?
I mean, it might as well have been like that.
Say my
Yeah.
name.
And if it's not that, it's hey, I really like your shepherd's pie. Have some opium.
Yeah. Can I interest you in some opium from exchange? What is this opium? Oh, you'll love it, trust me. You'll be begging to come for more.
You see my fancy suit? You can trust me. I'm trustworthy.
Famous last words.
Adjust monocle. Twirls mustache.
I'm not a pirate. What do you mean my hat looks piratey? This is posh.
What kind of bugs are these?
There's a bit
Oh,
bugs.
I don't care. They're bit bugs. I have like 1 billion money.
Yeah.
1 million billion money. I don't care about bit bugs. Excuse me.
Like, I really couldn't tell you how it was back then. It's just, I know we're just making fun of it. It's just like, imagine just going up to Lucas and like, wow, this is a great pie you made. Fantastic. What's the recipe? Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you. It was my great grandmama's. Revolver to the face. What's the fucking recipe?
Tell me now.
I couldn't possibly tell you. No, no. I didn't stutter. What is the recipe?
Tell you what, we will draw in 10 paces and we'll see who comes out on top.
I'm sorry, do you
Yeah.
have an
Well, you
empire?
told me.
I have an empire.
Your great
I
mama's
mean,
recipe
there were
with
quite
die
a
review?
few empires in South America until Spain showed up and gave everyone diseases.
Yeah.
Wow. We didn't have the Black Plague and all that, you know?
Yeah. I think it wasn't just plague. There were a couple of other things too, but
Oh, most likely. Most definitely.
Spain,
Yeah.
Spain did some empire stomping, and then they got mad when there wasn't any gold because most of the gold that the civilizations in South America got, they imported from the Americas. So
Mhm.
they're like, "Where is the gold? We do not have gold. Why are you shooting us with those giant boomsticks and have those strange horse things?" Because I'd never seen
That
horses
has not
before.
changed over the
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
We still don't have any gold.
Or money.
You still-
That's what I
Yes.
mean.
You've been pillaged for everything, including your potatoes.
Yeah.
You can have
can
our
all have
workforce,
potatoes.
but they shall not ever have potatoes.
Well, that's sweet potatoes.
Because we don't have
Lots of
any.
Potatoes.
I know we have sweet potatoes. They're better.
We took the sweet potatoes too. We took everything.
Just relax.
Oh yes, they have a flag. That makes it all better.
Have flag.
It's not the empire.
No flag, no
Hab-
country. That's the rules.
Actually, Habdog applies a lot more to the situation.
You watch, one of these days, you're just going to see a flag in my hair. It'll just be like, I claimed him, he's mine.
Ah, yes. Becky living up to her colonizer roots. She's colonizing Rio.
Oh, wait, yeah, she's doing it. Yeah, there we go. I've been flagged.
Okay.
Do you guys have some kind of like little cocktail flags?
Well, truth be told, she's making a makeshift flag with a toothpick and a label
Ah, I see.
Oh, okay.
with Hello Kitty.
That's all
You're
good.
now the Hello Kitty nation.
Mhm. We are now the cat nation.
You will not be Sanrio.
That's what Lucas just said. I didn't even hear him say it. I am now Sanrio.
The brain cell.
You'll now be a marketable plushie.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be a marketable plushie.
Eventually. We'll have squish.
Hashtag eventually.
You know what? You know what? It's not gonna be a plushie. It's one of those like you know those squishable toys which have like when you squish them, their eyes and hair just kind of like gets bigger.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have that for your hair.
You will also lose your mouth.
Noise.
It's gonna be your beard and hair, and it's just gonna like go a little bigger every time you squish them. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Eventually,
So,
it'll take up the world.
After Rio gets Lucas's pie recipe, he's gonna be like, "There's too much cinnamon in this," and take the cinnamon out of the recipe.
You know
like
what?
it's a
I probably
pumpkin
would
pie
do
or
that.
something. and he just turns it into like a pumpkin pot pie instead of pie.
I would defend myself, but no, that is actually quite accurate. I would take out the cinnamon.
You can't handle the cinnamon.
You will not like my vodka then.
Oh no!
Actually, you know what? I'll have you drink it anyway.
Well, the thing is, I can handle cinnamon, but obviously it depends on how much cinnamon is in it. Obviously.
Yeah.
The correct
Yeah.
amount. That is how
Yeah.
much cinnamon is in it.
The thing is, when people tasted my vodka, it's like they're like, oh, it kind of reminds me of Christmas. I'm like, why? Because they have that cinnamon beer in Denmark, where whenever it's Christmas
Wow.
time, they start drinking it.
Yeah.
Cinnamon beer.
So, yeah. So the cinnamon is pretty overpowering, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
I
It,
guess-
it removes that gag reflex you get from vodka.
Oh, that,
Oh my
that
God,
sharp
it's like
taste
paint
at the
stripper.
end.
Yeah, like it removes that.
Okay.
I just pour a bunch of Bailey's cream into it.
Yeah, but here it's already so mixed that you don't really have to do anything. Just-
Ah,
I definitely would try it out. That goes without saying.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I can't actually remember the last time I've tried vodka. I must admit, it's been a while.
there's so many
Anytime-
different kinds of vodka, though.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
of it goes smoother
Last-
than others.
Last time I had it was usually with a mixer, so it's usually like with a Coke or something.
Yeah.
I never have it
That's
just
how I
straight.
drink it.
Yeah.
I'll get like vanilla vodka and a root beer and Bailey's cream and just mix those together.
Yeah.
It tastes like a root beer float.
Mhm.
It
No,
seems
usually I'll
like
have-
a lot of work.
Usually I'll have like a Jack and Coke or something. So that's more of a whiskey, if I'm not mistaken. Jack Daniels is
I-
a whiskey.
I don't know. I have no
Jack
idea.
Daniels is a whiskey, yes.
Yeah.
Either
Or
that or
something comes in a
either
lemonade.
that or bourbon. I forget. One or
No,
the
it's
other.
Or the other.
Bourbon is just a different type of whiskey, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Is it like aged whiskey or something?
Probably. I'm not too sure on the specifics. Hey, Pollen's
As a
evolving.
foot float.
Oh, cool.
Am I gonna get Kuwagamon? Yep, nice.
Have a bug.
I have Bug.
Have bug.
Like you made a interesting joke.
Yes, yes, you did.
Oh, I have a Metal Garurumon apparently.
Yep.
Sorry, what?
Yep.
Yay!
She got
Look
it.
at
She
him,
got
he's
the
purple.
thing you wanted, Reese.
Well, actually, I'm aiming for Wergurumon first.
Okay.
But eventually, yes.
I guess I skipped that part.
Well, the thing is, it's a data
Nice.
type, so you have to do the EP, like evolution thing again. DP, not EP, DP thing
Hmm.
for Wergurumon to go into Metal Garurumon.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing as to get Gabumon into Garurumon.
I see.
I just don't remember. Actually, I'll check for you. Give me a sec.
Okie doke. Because I know I'm at the point where I, quote unquote, can get Garurumon as default now, I think.
Yeah, once you get him to like +9 or something, he should always become a Garurumon. When he
Yeah.
Yeah.
evolves.
Okay, so what's your DP? It's at 9? Reese?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it's at 8 at the minute.
Okay, well, it's
think.
enough.
I'll have to double check.
It's enough. If you manage to get him to a mega level, then it'll be a Metal Garurumon.
Nice.
Yeah, mine is 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I did notice on your screen that yours was lower than mine, but you've been doing a bit more experimenting than I have.
I just very carefully smashed things together to make sure I always got a Gabumon.
Yeah.
Smash.
It was
Didn't you have a Meteormon that evolved?
yeah, that's what he was, I think.
Okay, yeah. I'm just looking at the charts, so yeah.
Yeah, his parents were a Meteormon and a Meteormon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, where am I at?
if you get Meteormon's DP to 20, you'll get Baihumon, which is a...
That's the cool stripy lion guy, right?
It's kind of like the tiger, yeah. It's like a white tiger.
Oh, it doesn't say on this.
Not here, it only says at the evolution thing, when you try
Yeah.
to DNA him.
Yep.
But if you got him to go from Gabumon to Garurumon, then you've got 8 at least, so it's fine.
Okie doke.
And you need 8 at least to get into a Metal Garurumon.
Awesome.
That still blows my mind, because again, I was convinced this game broke the rules.
Oh.
Well, no, I was convinced it worked on specific rules, and now I learned it breaks the rules. That's what I meant.
Now I've learned he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yes, you had to look it up because you thought that Lucas and me were just crazy.
Well, I know. I say no.
Who's the crazy one now, Alec?
I am apparently. I'll fully admit. I didn't think
was
of the
under-
code there.
I was under the understanding that this is Lucas's favorite game, so I figured he would know. But
Well, I haven't
yeah.
played it in many years. I actually completely forgot how everything worked, for the most part.
And yeah, just like charts and research. So here we are.
I can't help it.
It's not a bad thing, love. It's not a bad
I mostly did the research because I don't have the patience to experiment with this terrible system of moving Digimon forward. It's like, no, I don't think I will do that, actually. I'm gonna look this up. No, thank you.
I just imagine like Oleg and Lucas telling you all this, and you're just like, no, I don't think I will. I won't do it your
Right.
way. I'm gonna look this up.
Well, yeah, I was convinced that the first game, like, the way it worked is you couldn't get your Digimon to Ultimate from the first one, but apparently you can if you, like, get certain things.
If you punish your Digimon.
I mean, you don't have to punish him enough. If you can get your discipline high enough, then it's fine. It's just, it's just that we were like, oh no, you can just do this. So since we were all like running low on time, then we just tried it out, and well, it worked.
Yeah.
So again, mind blown for me, because I was super convinced that no, this is not how it works.
Every day we learn that there is more to learn.
Eh, feel like
And how broken the game actually really is.
yeah.
This
Still
is
fun.
severely broken.
The other thing that annoys me is that the continent was cut off. Cut out.
I'd yeah.
Like I
Should
was
make a
literally.
version that has it.
Hmm?
Make a version that has the continent.
Yeah. If I ever get to that point, I would do that. Actually, I won't go into that. Lucas knows because
I was waiting for that.
Lucas knows.
You're not gonna.
Lucas knows,
You're not
but
gonna
I'm
tell
not
us
gonna.
about your pet project.
No, it's not even the pet project. I have a little peeve, and I'm not going into that.
Okay.
And I literally want to start working on it out of spite. And Lucas knows why, but I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Yeah, I will say that the reasons why he wants to do that are very much justified.
It's
So
super
not
annoying.
spite.
It is spite.
It is spite, but it is justified spite.
Okay.
It is without a doubt spite. You know, Oleg is only ever motivated by spite.
That's Lucas.
Spite is a great
yes,
motivator.
sorry. No, sorry,
Yeah.
you're quite correct. That is Lucas. Lucas is motivated by spite.
Yes, I work on spite. My brain
It's-
decides it doesn't get dopamine on the regular way, so it's like someone made you mad. There's something wrong.
Yes. I don't remember who it is, but there's a lot of bugs in here. There's a YouTuber or a podcaster that my husband listens to that has a subscriber that's named Do It Out of Spite. And they always donate a lot.
I guess you could say he does it out of spite.
Okay.
And I think in my husband's case, because I'm pretty sure it's probably an atheist one, so there's probably a layer of backstory to a name like Do It Out of Spite.
Right.
Okay.
But it's one of the few people that will still read names out, even if they're blatant advertisements.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because there's enough just funny names that
Yeah.
I think it's just worth it to read things like Do It Out of Spite and
Okay.
stuff like that. Do it out of spite. I
Do it
forgot
out
how
of-
spiteful a person I was until I decided I want to fix the horrible porch I have,
Hmm.
and remembered that the HOA, I have to submit a plan to them first
Hmm.
with everything that will be there, including the plants. And it's
Oh.
just like I'm gonna plant the stupidest plants just to screw you guys. It's my yard. I've got to plant what I want.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this? Sorry. My other half has been listening to like r/ with like tree stories or whatever. Like,
Oh, does she
That was a
read
tree
Tree
law.
Law? Tree Law.
is that what
Tree
you're
Law
dealing
is
with?
fun. What?
Is that similar to what you're dealing with having to
No,
talk
no,
about what plants you
no.
want?
Tree Law is actually a really serious thing because
Okay.
trees take a long time to get really
Yeah.
big. And the big old trees are worth a lot of money.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
if
hold on a sec,
somebody,
Cobalt. Beck
if
wants to join
some
in on this.
if some asshole comes along and decides to cross into your property and cut your tree down, which happens so frequently, it's kind of depressing.
There you go,
It's-
Becky,
Yeah, sorry.
you read it.
It's
Thanks,
it's
guys.
it's
Sheila.
it's like you might be out thousands of dollars or even millions because of because you decided you hated trees and went and cut down like a 300-year-old tree or something stupid
Yes. Yes. Sheila is so exciting.
You
like
say
that.
so.
Yeah. There,
It's
There
because
was-
of the comic justice.
there was a tree at a Ohio State that was like the oldest of whatever tree it was in the country,
Mm.
and some fraternity that was hazing made a guy go and girdle the tree.
Girdle?
Yeah, if you peel all of the bark off all the way around the tree's trunk,
Mm.
it will probably die.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He
Because-
possibly stripped it, Reese.
Right.
Yeah, because the part of a tree that is alive is like this really thin layer of cells between the heartwood, which is dead, and the cork and bark, which is made by those cells. So if
Okay.
you expose all of that and cut enough through it that you also sever all of those cells, you just cut the entire tree off from its root system.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That
They
tree
basically
died.
paralyze it.
It dies. It's like, imagine you can't eat or breathe or drink or anything. Like somebody sews your mouth and nose shut. That's what happens to the tree.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They
Um,
Deadpooled it.
That tree died, and the person that girdled it on a dare was blackballed from, I think, all of the colleges, at least in the state of Ohio.
Wow.
In this
God
episode
damn.
of
Tree
Overground, we
law.
learn about trees.
Tree law, tree law.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Han, for context, Koba was talking about her porch, how she wants to, you
Who
know...
we suing?
I
What they
wanted
do to
to-
your tree, Cobalt? Who we
They,
suing?
they,
No,
did,
no, no,
they
no,
didn't
no,
do
no.
anything to my tree. I want to replace my porch and plant new plants, but I have to submit a plan to the HOA.
Housing association.
No, not
Yeah.
the not the
Yeah.
HOA.
Yeah, and this is why
Yeah.
I remembered Bex listens to this kind of stuff. So I
The
just
tree
was
law.
telling her about it.
It's
Yeah,
tree law and the HOA malicious compliance.
yeah.
Yes. So, like, basically, I'll give them the plans for the new porch. Once that goes in,
Mhm.
I'm kind of debating whether I'll even submit my planting plan to them. I think I'm not going to, because screw them. They don't get to decide what I plant in my yard.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to make it a whole deal, I'll take out the horrible crap, the calorie pear in my front yard, and just turn my whole front yard into a garden, like a food garden. See what they think about that if they're gonna try to make it.
Oh my god, this reminds me of a story where one old lady, she couldn't be bothered to remove a random toilet from her front yard. I don't know why the toilet was there. And the HOA was, you need to make the yard look nicer. So she planted some pretty flowery tree in the toilet.
Toilets are pretty good for planting things.
They still made her remove the toilet, but that's why you listen to tree law and malicious compliance race to get the hilarious comic justice.
Well, the thing is, like, obviously we are renting our property, but there was a
Still
tree.
expected to do stuff.
Not really.
No.
There was a tree that used to block the
The
sun,
sun.
which Bex absolutely loved.
I like it. Seriously, this has happened 2 times, and I am owed by 2 universal nickels. Anytime we move into a place, there's always trees that block the sun, so it doesn't come to our living room. And then for whatever reason, some asshole that moves in after us, like normally a couple months later or a year later, they chop down the bloody trees! And then the sun comes in!
It kind of seems like England is like really anti-tree right now.
I don't know, the first one was like...
air.
I know,
could go back to the smog.
I wish we could go back to the Industrial Revolution where everyone was covered in soot.
I knew I should have put flags in the trees, Reese.
Yeah. So yeah, the first place we were at
Was a flat, and it's like, oh, nobody's gonna cut down the trees because, it's a flat. And then this asshole, who we later found out wasn't legally allowed near women, but that's a whole separate story. Because he was friends with the landlord, he decided, oh, I can do whatever the fuck I want, including harassing the neighbors and making their lives miserable. And he cut down the bloody trees!
As my first order of justice, I shall cut down the tree and make
Don't get
a
me wrong.
shrubbery.
don't get me wrong, he made the garden look nice, but all the same.
It's like, but the problem was, it was directly under our flat, and they'd always be having bonfires, and the smoke would be coming up through our floorboards because of how poorly insulated the floor was.
Wait, they had bonfires inside?
No, outside in the little grass area by our kitchen window. So guess what? We could never have the kitchen window open because smoke would fucking come in. And the landlord would never do anything.
I mean, I feel like you guys probably live in places that are run by slumlords.
You're
The
not
first
wrong.
one was pretty much a slum situation, but it was our first apartment flat situation. Like, we just wanted our own space, and it was close to where we were both working at the time, and it was all we could afford.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
then
that's-
after
that's
that
what-
neighbor friend beat up Reese because he went down to ask him to turn down the music because we both had morning shifts that day.
Mhm.
Did you call the police after you got
I
beat
did.
up?
They said
Good.
unless Reese actually got physically assaulted by the boss, that they couldn't do anything, even though turns out he was on probation.
No,
Because
no.
my mum worked in the probation office where he was a dickhead all the time. And she
Oh,
worked out it was him after I complained about him playing the drums non-stop. Oh yeah, he was the kind of asshole that doesn't soundproof his flat but picks up the drums and plays them at 10 in the morning!
He's the kind of asshole that hasn't heard of a practice pad.
No. And he also tried to sexually harass our tiny friend, who is now the mother of our godson, so that was fun.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like, I warned those girlies, don't go down there whilst they're out, and at least put on a coat or something to cover up your skimpiness, because they'd been drinking, and one of the girlies was in nothing but a vest top and her undies at that point.
What? Okay.
But when they
Isn't it
came
cold?
back up after like an hour, I stayed upstairs. I continued to watch, what was it? The Little Mermaid or the Pixar Day of the Dead movie? Coco. Yeah, I was
Coco.
watching one of those. So
That
I was
movie made me
vibing.
cry.
Coco is a
Yeah.
good movie. But yeah, anyway, I vibed upstairs and watched Disney movies. They come back upstairs and it's like, we should have listened to you, Becky. It's like, yes, that's what people always say. But no one ever listens to Becky.
Nobody ever listens to Becky until suddenly the entire universe is just exploding, and then, oh no, it's Becky's fault somehow. All you had to do was listen to Becky.
But the creepy part was he then phoned our actual flat phone, the one connected to the front. I was like, can the redhead girl come back down?
What? No.
Yeah. And Reese was basically like, fuck off, but in more words. And
I
like,
basically said, why? And he's just like, because I want to talk to her. It's like,
why?
and he never answers. So it's like, so no.
But yeah, we're currently in our current house because of that asshole threatening to beat up Reese over wanting the music turned down so we could go to sleep. Because he was directly under our bedroom at that point.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So then, normal next door neighbors, currently.
I like that you have to
Both of us.
specify normal.
Because after you live above someone who's basically a sex pest, but they don't have to tell you in the UK apparently, unless they're child fiddlers. Yes,
Or
my
is
mother
this-
clarified this. She works in probation.
Okay.
So, but there's not a registry or anything?
No, apparently, unless it's like kitty fiddling or something, I don't know the full details. They don't have to specify that they aren't legally allowed near women or whatever.
That is incredibly scary. I just have another
I
reason never to
know.
go there. Because
Hence,
I
why? So go on.
think if anyone that is on the bad sex person list in America, they
Well-
they everyone within like a certain radius of where they move into gets mail telling them that this person is moving in,
I think
and
he
they
was
legally
only,
can't live within a certain range of a school.
I think it's more because he was only on like the domestic list or whatever. He didn't have to clarify he wasn't allowed near women, but I'm
Ah.
assuming it was for sex stuff.
So he's
Anywho.
violent,
Yeah.
or he either does emotional violence, physical violence, or all of the above.
I know I gained a lot more weight after he moved in because of the emotional toll of not going down there and smacking him.
Anywho's,
I would just stay away from someone like that.
Yeah.
The only way I'm gonna approach them, if I'm gonna do violence, they're not going to get back up. I'm not gonna take my chances
In
with
this
somebody.
episode of Follow Ground, we talk about sex pests.
We talk about
We talk about
casually-
emotional trauma caused by asshole neighbors.
so you
Oh,
see
yes.
why I had to clarify with normal.
Yeah,
neighbors.
yeah, it's funny.
And then, yeah, again, a couple months later, like, we're in, like, a big house that's split into 4 smaller houses, and they're all open plan now. And there's, like, air quotes, normal unattached houses, like, in front of us and on our sides. And the trees were in someone's gardens on the side of us, where I sit. And then one day I'm just sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden I hear a boom, and I'm like, not again! And Reese's like, what? It's like, the trees are gone again!
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can read tree law because it's just so depressing hearing about trees getting cut down. Like when I was in landscaping, one of the teachers told us about how somebody had a whole bunch of really nice, mature, like some kind of sequoia. So maybe not a redwood or something, but a tree that gets large.
Yeah.
And somebody messed up the property lines or something, and they cut them all down.
Oh, I think I heard about that one.
And it's just like, that's multiple trees that took hundreds of years to get that big.
Yep.
You can replace them, but no one will have those kinds of trees in their lifetime.
Nope.
It's just depressing. It's
Lovely.
It feels like having I feel like a part of me dies when I hear about some kind of really old tree that got cut down and it wasn't a tree that needed to be. Because like if it's like a danger or it's disease or something, I think it is good to cut trees down even if they're big and old. But
They
like
can spread the disease.
You and
so,
Token would be friends,
Yeah.
Cobalt.
it's just
I'd say it's a
hurts.
case-by-case basis, admittedly. But
Well, yeah, that's literally what I just said.
Yeah.
if the tree is a danger or if it's got a disease or something, then it needs to be removed. But cutting down like a pristine stand of some kind of sequoia
Because you hate trees, it's like,
just because you hate trees or are stupid or something, I don't know. I think the biggest thing I don't understand is how the companies that come and take the tree down will willingly do it sometimes when they see how big and old and okay the trees are, because there should be alarm bells going off in their head. Because if they cut that tree down, they might still be on the hook for it, even if they were just, hired by someone else.
Well, I'd like to say that just some people just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
This
that
is
is
my
pretty
job.
true.
Yeah. It's
Like, you could show
It's
someone a nice bouquet of flowers, and they'll look at it and just not
have
care.
some floral corpses, children. Yeah, that's why we're gonna go for like mostly already dried dead flowers or fake ones for when we get married, instead of hiring a floral murderer that overcharges.
Most of the flowers that are grown for that kind of stuff are annuals. It's not hurting the plants to cut the flowers off of them.
No, I'm just saying it would work out way cheaper. Plus, I have like some really nice fake roses that I put out on the table every now and again, and they're like
Ooh.
purple and blackish, and I like those way better than a lot of real flowers I've seen, because they always look kind of depressed.
Well, the thing is with flowers, once you take them out from their roots, they just don't last long.
Yeah.
You know?
They can pull up water and still do flower stuff for a while, but eventually
Yeah.
it's just done.
Am I bad for Digimon streams? Because they always go way off topic when I jump in.
No,
I
no,
don't think
Wait,
we've been on
we're-
topic once.
We're never on topic, Becky.
I don't
I
think
don't know,
we've
I
been on
can't
topic
listen to
once.
this. I can't listen to the streams live because I hear Reese's voice, and then it's
Wow, thanks.
No, because I hear your voice first, and then I hear it again on the headphones, and because of how my brain works when I have too many multiple sound stimulators at the same time, it's like.
I mean,
It's
you can't just
disorienting.
jump in and not talk. You can just mute yourself and listen. It's fine as well.
But
But then she'll
Again.
she'll want to talk.
That's fine
I
too.
go for it.
She's
a
already
command.
here, so she might as well, right?
the thing is, we've joked that this is like our version of podcasts. This particular
Yeah.
game is so grindy, like a lot of it wouldn't be anything interesting happening except we're just battling
Yeah,
Digimon,
honestly,
battling
like
Digimon,
what
battling Digimon.
yeah, what do you even talk about in the screen right now? Like, oh yeah, we killed another Digimon, nice. Oh no, we stepped on another mine. Shit. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's a bug. I have to go back again. Shit. Oh
Have
no,
bug.
a rooster.
Yeah, and this they're just like chilling out and talking is pretty normal when people are gaming together and streaming it.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. This
Like,
isn't
people
like
don't only talk about the game they're playing.
Yeah, like
when they
we might
Yeah.
we might like focus a little bit more when we play Digimon World 3 because that one's really story heavy. But otherwise,
No Luna crashing the stream then.
yeah, otherwise, like yeah, we just bullshit about whatever.
You know, it's
Yeah.
taken me, what, 3 odd weeks before I even did any story events because I've been focusing on just getting Garurumon.
You are really bad at this game then.
No!
No,
I'm
no,
not.
he's not.
Forget
If he doesn't be careful, he will never get Garurumon.
Oh, fair enough. Continue on. Continue on, my love.
Yeah,
Make
to
sure you
get-
have a flag.
He could turn his Garurumon into something completely different.
You need a flag so you can claim your Garudamon and the British Empire.
Garurumon, not Garudamon. Garudamon is a completely different Digimon.
I find that
Jason
funny that she got
Garudamon's
it
a
right.
big bird.
Race, you're talking to the woman who calls one of the mega important Digimon Omnom.
Yes, and we still find that funny to this day.
Is it
I'm not
Omnimon?
respecting
Yes.
his pretentious prickness by calling him whatever the hell it is. He's Omnom.
Omnimon.
It's Omnimon.
Yeah, she calls him
He's
Omnom.
He's
Omnimon.
called Omnimon because he's made out of multiple Digimon.
That's true, but yeah.
He's Omnom.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
felt
can't
pain
remember
on behalf
how
of
this
Omnimon.
happened. I can't remember how it happened, but we were playing Cyber Sleep IC2, and Nokia's Agumon and Garurumon turned into Omnimon. And rather than just read Omnimon, she's like, Omnom! Like, what?
He's-
And she kept it
Omnom.
consistent ever since.
He's
That
Omnom.
That reminds me of I watch a Snake YouTube channel,
Snake.
and they have a hognose that one of their hognoses, and it's named Omnomelet, and it's named Omnomelet because one of her first clutches of eggs she immediately ate after laying it.
She really
Wow,
needed the
okay.
nutrients.
and hognoses are egg eaters, so I guess it's not super surprising. But
Hmm.
She's like, oh, I made breakfast. Proceeds to
Yeah,
eat children.
basically.
I
Oh
know it's
wow,
not
I made a food. I'm gonna eat that.
I know it's not the same thing, but for whatever reason, it reminds me of that lizard from Rescue It Down Under.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Joanna.
monitor lizard.
Yeah, that's the one.
Joanna.
Yes,
She's
Joanna.
one of my favorite random non-verbal Disney hench pets.
Yeah, her love for eggs is just
Oh god.
amazing.
Why has no one made a stupid little YouTube short thing of the egg song from the second or third Land Before Time movie with Joanna from The Rescuers Down Under?
I
Oh,
don't
sounds
know.
like you have a project now.
Yes, I have basically all of August stuff. I need to fill my time with things.
Do
I
it.
just remember the hunter just parading the egg in front of her as she's just trying to grab it and eat
Give
it.
me the egg. Give egg. Why you not give egg?
I just love the way they animated that whole segment. He's just like,
the
"Oh, eat this egg."
animation in that movie is so good.
And
Yeah?
I remember that Joanna finally at least tried to eat one.
The eagle eggs.
Yeah, and it was too hard, so she
Oh,
just
her
threw them
teeth
away.
fell out.
Oh,
She kind of just threw them away. And he's like, "Where are the eggs?"
It's because they were
Did you eat that?
rocks.
Yeah.
They were rocks, and then Bernard, who is best soft boy in any Disney movie, I love that boy, was like, I saved the eggs, haha.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta watch that again. That was a good movie.
Yeah, you should watch the scene where he flies with the eagle.
Mm.
Like make it as big as you can and watch it and just bask in.
If you've seen how
The
big our living room
animation.
TV is,
Oh, it was one. I actually first watched that at my grandparents' place. That's why I remember it so well. They actually had the VHS, and I watched it for the first time and I absolutely loved it. I didn't watch the first one at the time. That came a bit later, but that one is just. I just remember it so vividly in my mind, and I just loved that movie. It's beautiful. It really is, and it's a shame that it hasn't been brought back or continued.
oh, that's because
I know.
It's
I know
been
why.
put into the the vault or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that Miss Bianca's voice actress passed away after the second one.
Yeah.
She was really good.
But I just really loved the characters in that world, and it just yeah.
But seriously, Miss Bianca and Bernard have one of the healthiest relationships I've ever seen.
Mhm.
And like they're so cute together.
They are, yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry, gushing over it. I just loved it.
Not gonna lie, I would have smashed the Australian mouse in the second one.
I need to watch them because I think I've seen them, but not as much as the other Disney movies. So I don't really remember much about them. I think both of them probably scared me a little when I was a kid too.
You know, it's just one of those. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the dark horse of Disney or anything like that. It's just one of those Disney made this. It's like, yes.
I think it's one of the last. What wasn't Don Bluth on one of them? Before
He was on
left and did
Sleeping
his own
Beauty
thing?
and Pete's Dragon, and then he got tired of how basically copy and paste the animation was. So he's like, you know what? Screw you! I'm gonna make my own animation studio with dinosaurs and dead ghost dogs.
And it worked.
Yes.
They was some of the really, they really were just for that time. Just wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So then he would have left probably in or around when like Robin Hood and stuff were happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Hood is my favorite movie. I don't care if they like rated all of the cells for the dancing and stuff like that. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't mind the fact that they recycled animation cells they own. Oh, the horror! They're saving on a
Still
budget
work they
because
did.
they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still work they did. It's still work they own. Like,
Yeah.
and Disney was dealing with a whole union thing with the animation department.
I mean,
and then,
Disney kind of deserved that.
and then he was too focused on the parks and trying to make a theme park city hybrid. Yes, I listened to these sort of topics when I'm bored.
Oh, hey, have you?
Yeah,
what
Don
is it
Bluth did
called?
work on Robin Hood, but you already knew.
He
He worked on The Rescuers. I don't know if he did the sequel though.
I
oh,
think
no.
the sequel came out way after he left.
Yeah.
Do you watch? I can't remember the YouTuber.
Defunctland.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I like Defunctland. They're good. And
The Funkland is good.
there's another one I watch, but I can't remember what that one's called at the moment. But yeah, I've watched Defunctland's multi-episode documentary series on both Jim Henson and Disney.
Yeah, I've watched most of it too. Defunctland is really fun.
It's like they have no consistency with when they put something out, but when they do, it's like yay! Unless it's like apart from that 1 hour episode on how the ticket system worked, it's like I'm out.
That one was a bit crazy. I really liked the one where he basically went insane trying to figure out where the jingle on the Disney Channel came from.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
That one only came out like a month or two ago. I think he was gone for like 6 months working on that one.
Well, this is it. I'd like to think they're gone for so long because they're doing their research. Actually
Yeah,
looking
he
into this
is
stuff.
doing his research, and there's a lot
Yeah.
of production in what he
Yes,
does.
the World. That's the other channel I watch.
Yesterworld.
Yeah, that's another YouTube channel that discusses like lots of theme park stuff.
Oops.
And sometimes they use Stitch as a mascot, and that pleases me because
Oh,
I'm a basic bitch. I see Stitch, I click.
yes.
I mean,
Stitch is the
Stitch.
best.
He is the best, and Ohana means family, and Primark is trying to take all my money with the consistent Stitch match.
I'm just happy that even though it wasn't considered to be enough of a success in theaters, that it still got a show and they still regularly make merch with him on it, even if I don't have any of it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff that I end up being a fan of does not go that way.
It is hit and miss, unfortunately.
I really want Lilo's doll, Scrub. I really want that doll.
The thing is, you really can't tell what's going to be a success until it comes out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
that's why we keep getting remakes of everything now, because it makes more money to be safe than it does to try to do anything.
No,
new.
save creativity. Stop making the remakes.
Yeah.
I don't wanna. I don't like live action Ariel because it looks so drowned out, and her hair's not vibrant enough. And they
Well, I
didn't cast Terry Crews as King Trident. He had one request and they didn't fulfill it.
I feel like it's not that it's live action. I think Disney just doesn't know how to do CGI or live action anymore.
Oh, and get this! They made the setting more Caribbean to justify the Jamaican crab, and they don't even keep the accent! Sebastian is no longer Jamaican!
because that was the problem.
I think my problem is that how much emotion Ariel gave in the animated one. Like the animator braced her off of his wife, of some of the faces she
Oh,
pulled.
that's why she's so lovable!
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was drawn with love.
Well, you know, in my case, with comes to Peter and MJ, you know, Stan Lee admits, like, when MJ first meets Peter, you know, she's like, face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot. He based that on when he met his own wife. So when people are like, oh, let's break up Peter and MJ, it's like, are you guys purposely trying to just shit on Stan Lee's whole thing of Peter and MJ are like him and his wife? Seriously.
They don't care about that.
They probably
What
don't.
they
I know
they want, what they want is the will they or won't they dynamic. That's why so many shows like never put the characters together, because then all the drama will go away because we're terrible, unimaginative writers that don't know how to write an interesting relationship.
We've never had a healthy relationship, so we don't know how fun they can be.
Or they do, but it doesn't sell.
And it's like Friends summed this up best in like a small arc where like Chandler and Monica had a small disagreement, and Chandler's history was, oh, we've had a fight, I guess it's time to get dumped. And then Monica was like, wait, sweetie, if you break up after every single fight, you wouldn't be in a relationship for... And then she's speaking over his entire dating history as long as she's known him, and she's like, oh,
no!
because 90s.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh,
But that's not...
But that basically summed up the whole thing of people think you have to keep rotating the relationships, and it's like, no.
Look, people,
Yeah.
relationships
I-
are work. They don't have to be the hardest of work, but they are work. It's give and take. It always has been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it's that it doesn't sell. I think most writers just don't know how to write that kind of stuff.
Everyone's like, oh, I want the spicy romance. So it's like, yeah, that's good in a smut fic, but when you want an actual healthy betrayal, it's like, this is kind of toxic. Get after the Fed. Argument followed by the guy pinning the girl to the wall before a hot makeout session. It's like, girl needs to run. They cannot keep making up with sex.
Yes.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I don't know. That's just an extreme example.
I think the best relationship I've seen, at least in anime, is probably Snow White with the red hair.
Oh, I haven't watched that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember telling you about it. Well, you should. It's really sweet and cute.
Oh, I think
I've been interested in watching it. I just haven't got around to it.
The manga is really good too, but the anime does end. The anime might end at a point that will make you kind of want to read the manga, like.
Oh, it's a trick. It's a trick.
Well, I mean, it ends well enough.
Yeah.
It also ended because it kind of caught up with the manga. Like when I found the manga, it was almost immediately after the conversation they have at the end of the anime.
Yeah.
So, but it's really sweet. If you want sexy times though, it's gonna give you a blue spherical objects.
I don't always read romance purely for the smut. Like if I want that, I'll just look for something that has, gets to the point of what I want.
The thing is, I would say
blue sphericals.
the thing with was it shoujo manga a lot of the time it does follow that trope, like it's the chase before you get to the thing.
I think Snow White with the red hair is a seinen.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
No, yes.
Yeah,
But I
well,
understand you making the mistake. Lots and lots of seinen look like shoujo because older men in Japan like stories and emotions. Apparently, it's only the boys that are insane.
yes, that's quite correct.
So
Yes.
a lot of stuff that you might think is shoujo is actually seinen.
Well, anyways, as I was saying, I think more so nowadays, I could be wrong, that nowadays there are a few manga and animes that actually do focus on the after the kiss, the actual relationship.
Oh my god, like My Love Story. Me and Reese love that one. And we will talk about it to death any chance we get.
Oh, you certainly will.
Because I remember thinking, oh god, he's gonna think she likes the hot friend that he somehow has, even though he's a dumbass. She's gonna be awkward and not confess for the whole thing, and
Get together in the
misunderstandings
third
are gonna
episode.
happen. I know, right? the hot friend's just like, hey, why don't you repeat that to his face since he's hiding under my bed conveniently?
Yes, Shirayuki is a very slow burn.
Mhm.
Oh god,
And
no.
it's like that because Shirayuki is a commoner, and her the person that's basically her the other person that's supposed to be in the pair is a prince,
Mhm.
and a crown prince at that.
Yeah.
So the story is mostly they both really like each other,
Mhm.
but they have to navigate I guess those politics. It's not a political show though.
No.
Oh no, that's gonna give me ambition flashbacks. I know.
And there's
no.
there's also romance stuff from the other characters too. It's a really interesting show.
Mm.
It's
There
got
was this,
some adventure-y bits. What?
No, so you finish up. I'll remember.
I finished.
Oh, okay. No, I was gonna say there was this anime about these office workers, and two of them are nerds, as you do, and they become friends. And the series is like, oh, I like him, he likes me, kind of thing, but we're friends, we can't thing. And they actually focus on their actual relationship, being together as office workers and geeks and nerds. And I haven't watched the whole thing, unfortunately. I just caught a few clips of it. It's like, wow, this is actually really cool.
And isn't there an actual office couple that's a couple as well?
Yes, there is. And again, it's just one of those things like, maybe because I'm older now or I'm in a relationship now, I actually don't care about the slow burn, will they, won't they. It's like,
That is not what Shirayuki is like.
no. I'm
It's
just
a
saying.
slow burn. We already know that
Hmm.
they like each other. They're just navigating.
Yeah.
The bullshit.
their
It's like
relationship.
why
Yeah.
I generally can't watch most harem animes anymore, because it's just like,
I hate
Wow.
Monster
Wait.
Musume so much.
it's just like,
Oh,
why?
you don't want to watch 30 years of Tenchi Muyo?
No, I watched some of it and no, thanks. Okay.
I didn't mind it when it was first airing.
Yeah.
When it first came out here on Toonami, it's like, ooh, Tensei Muyo, this looks interesting. First introduction to anime and all that jazz. And it's like,
I don't know how old it is, Dorset, other than old.
it's still going.
It's
Yeah,
still
I know
going.
it's still going. That's why I said
I'm
you
sure
don't
it's
want to
30
watch
years
30
old.
years of a
I'm
thing.
sure it's
Yeah,
30.
and
It's,
Tenchi's-
yeah, it came out in the 90s.
It's more
so...
ancient than you.
And again, and Tenchi still hasn't picked one.
Okay, now he's just a cuck boy, and all those girls should form a lesbian harem without him.
I
That's
don't
the
think
only
they like each
solution
other.
Then they should go find someone who isn't a cuck boy.
Well, admittedly, I know two definitely don't like each other.
Sis-
Ryoko and Ayaka.
Seriously, that's the main thing I don't like about most animes at this point. It's like, hello, I'm generic cardboard man, but for some reason, all the women want my wee-wee. Good
That's
day.
a fantasy, Becky. That's what we call it.
It
Call
is.
it a fantasy because it's unrealistic.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are definitely shonen.
Yes, I'm not denying that.
It's like,
They are definitely showed
come
it.
on, at least make him a likable asshole or something.
But if he has a personality, the little boys watching it can't self-insert.
Or they
Exactly.
can learn how
Exactly.
to be a healthy individual, how to
Or
treat
they can-
women
or
right.
Sorry,
they-
what was that last one?
Or they can learn to be an asshole.
Apparently.
That too. Hell, I'm sure, like for sake of argument, the Grunt would be a way more interesting harem protagonist, except you'd be like, why the fuck are you giving me your girl problems? I'm just trying to go beat a base.
The grunt would run away from every fucking opportunity, Becky. You do understand that.
I know, and that's where the comedy would come from. The harem would keep chasing him, and he'd have to keep trying to get the fuck away from it.
But isn't
just
that
sexual
basically
harassment.
Tenchi Muyo? I'm pretty sure Tenchi isn't interested in any of them. That's part of the story. Or has that changed
he's-
now?
An asexual trapped in a harem anyway.
It's hard to say. Tenchi obviously likes the girls enough as friends. Ryoko doesn't understand boundaries. Ayaka is a bit more. What's what I'm looking for?
That's the older
Understanding?
princess, right?
I suppose. The one who definitely doesn't understand any form of boundaries is Ryoko's quote-unquote mother creator, depending what version you're going by.
Yes.
What?
What's her name? The one that likes to experiment on Tenchi.
I don't know.
Now that just sounds horrifying. But yeah.
Then you've got the ditzy cop, space cop, and then you've got
Vashu,
her.
Dorset says. Vashu.
Thank you, Vashu.
Vashu.
Yes. And then you've got Mihoshi, who's the ditzy one, and then you've got her partner, who's supposed to be, capturing Ryoko, but never managed to
Wait,
do
is
so.
this the one with the space lady that
Yes.
looks like Ida the Owl
Yes.
lady? Ah! I watched a YouTube channel called Hazel talk about that one as weird history and production.
Look, everyone likes Ryoko, she's the fun one.
Bless you.
That's all you need to know. Bless you again.
I think the only one I've seen is the one that has the space pirate with her cabot and the space princess and her little sister.
Yep, that's the one.
So I'm not familiar with the rest of the
The
characters.
nonsense.
It's not really a thing to know, they're just there for more fun and shenanigans.
I do
But,
think it is really cool to have a spaceship that can turn into a cute little cat bunny
Yes,
thing.
that is awesome. I am not denying that. But
They should just make a show about that.
But yeah, Tenchi mostly has the most what's the word I'm looking for? Connection with Ryoko in most iterations.
Hmm.
Like those two have the most I wouldn't say romantic moments, but they're the closest of all of them. You know?
They're the one
best girl
true ship.
syndrome.
Yes, they're the one true ship. Although you will get people that ship Tenchi with the little sister, but of course you will. That's part and parcel of the culture.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think the one I saw was a movie where she gets aged up
Mhm.
for a while, and it's implied
Yeah.
that it's supposed to be them,
Yep.
and then they de-age her or something, and they're like, "Let's wait a while." or
Yep. That. Yep.
something.
I
That
remember that
sounds
one.
like bullshit.
Yeah. Welcome to anime.
But yeah, no, the grunt harem idea was just like a stupid. This would be more entertaining than whatever the fuck's going on with most harems sort of situations.
It would be even funnier if they weren't even romantically interested in him. They just thought he was pretty and wanted to dress him up.
Oh no.
One
Come
of-
here and let us dote over you.
No, get the fuck away.
And one of the other ones I liked was Love Hina, but because of how the anime was, I ended up reading the manga. I actually had the whole collection.
I
But
feel like
I could hear Alex slowly dying. in the background.
I love the manga. I hate the anime.
Oh, there we go.
I
five.
absolutely despise the anime.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I did.
Yes, tell us.
In great detail.
Well, I think I mentioned it before, but the anime decided to add this really weird element of just old men being philosophical at points, and it adds
What?
nothing. It adds absolutely nothing to it.
Yep.
So they're
did mention this.
navel gazing the whole time.
They're just like like all of a sudden like something is happening, and they're like they might show up, say something, and leave, and the main character's just confused.
like that one segment in Hunter x Hunter where that one random old guy showed up and
Or-
never came back again.
Or for example, they have that one thing where Keitaro gets punched into the stratosphere, and you just see them playing chess or mahjong or whatever, and it's a scene that lasts for 5 seconds. It doesn't add to anything. They're just there. But this is not why I hate it. I hate it because the manga has a really good balance of fan service versus humor.
Yeah.
And I hate over fan servicey stuff. I just hate it because it serves no purpose. But Love Hina manages to get this good balance of having the humor balance out with fan service, because the fan service is usually what leads to the humor. So it balances out. But the anime just focuses on the fan service, and the humor comes from just oh, this is the stuff that happens in the manga, right? Haha, here you go.
So is it like the cat girl in Fire Force?
I mean...
No. That's a whole nother thing.
No.
Is that, or is it? It's not as bad as the cat girl in Fire Force.
No.
The
I think
cat girl in
God-
Fire Force is pretty terribly annoying.
The cat girl in Fire Force is literally the joke. Is that is the only joke.
I hate it. It's like, okay, fine, this was funny-ish maybe the first couple times, but you have to do it every episode.
But again, it serves no purpose.
It's just wasting time.
It helps her against one enemy. Because he is such a shut-in, innocent boy that he loses purely out of just her lechery. That's
what? I saw a boob. I'm gonna die now.
No. It's not.
Basically,
It's not that he saw a boob. It's the fact that she lost all her clothes, landed on his face, and the other typical stuff.
Which part of her landed on his face?
Her butt, obviously.
Yeah. With Love Hina, more often than not, it's either going to be they're gonna be in the hot spring, or just because, or it's gonna be, was it Keitaro?
Well, yeah, at least the hot spring. They based the whole series around the hot spring. It's the fact
Oh,
that
that's what I mean.
it's literally written into it.
Yeah,
So-
but Keitaro, I think his name was Keitaro,
Yeah.
will somehow, I don't know, accidentally walk in when they're changing, as you do, or
They're just soaking.
one of them's
Or he
Or
mixes
one
up the
of them
time. He mixes up the time and just walks in. Oh, I'm sorry. I figured that it was my time, and they just throw him out.
Yeah, or one of them's so drunk they just coming on to him. It's just like, why are you flirting with the girls? That usual stuff. No. With the cat girl in Fire Force, it's literally, I'm just walking my own business, slip. Clothes
Yeah,
just fall
well,
off.
I'm asking if the anime for Love Hina is like Fire Force, basically.
No,
Definitely not.
No.
No.
So it's not
worse.
as bad.
Nothing's like
It's
Fire
Oh,
worse.
it's worse. Okay, that sounds terrible. I've heard of it. I will read the manga instead of watching the anime. Thank you for the warning.
Yeah, the manga makes me feel happy. This thing makes me mad.
Oh, like the Black Butler live-action movie.
The what?
You don't need to know. All I'll tell you
Okay.
is they turned CL into a girl, but still had them dress as a boy.
Because
That sounds confusing.
And it was set in modern day Japan, despite the original being set in Victorian era England, and they got rid of 2 of the servants.
because
Okay.
They,
Yeah, they only kept the girls.
butchered my boy!
they literally only kept
Literally!
the girl. They got rid of the other 2 boys.
And it's like, oh, we need to know homo CL and Sebastian, only to make it go lesbian core with the maid!
well, it's gross when it's boys, but it's fine when it's girls.
No!
Apparently.
Yuri
Right?
Rice is one of the most wholesome love stories to date!
Yeah, you see, Becky, that's an opinion that some people don't share.
And my opinion is objectively right.
That's not how
No,
opinions work.
it's subjectively right. Get it right, Becky?
Oh, right. It's not an opinion, it's fact. It's fact.
That reminds me of a long time ago in a game I played that involved a lot of interpersonal politicking is part of the game.
There
There was someone that that really liked like lesbian on lesbian stuff, and he eventually crossed paths with a girl that likes, boys love, and he doesn't seem to understand the hypocrisy of thinking she's terrible, but it's okay for him to like lesbian on lesbian as if it's somehow different.
Well, you see, it is different.
Like, dude, are you stupid?
Well,
I didn't ask him that to his face, but I thought it really hard.
Well, you see, it is different. Very different. It's gendered. That makes it different.
Yeah.
For me, when it comes to romance, I don't care what the demographic romance-wise is, so long as it's consensual and wholesome, I will eat that shit up. Because I just want to see people be happy and be cuddly and sweet.
Yeah, I generally feel the way. I don't care what people are consuming as long as it's not, pedophilia or rape.
Oh, I think we've mentioned this before, but you remember when people were saying like relationship goals was Harley and Joker?
Why? Who says that?
You'd be surprised.
Angsty teen girls that wanted to dress like Harley Quinn, and because she was only with the Joker at the time,
Just dress
they're
up
like,
as Harley Quinn.
The thing is, they saw the Suicide Squad movie and thought, oh, Joker's really sweet on how much he loves Harley. It's like, you fuckers don't know. You don't fucking know.
The only time I've ever considered the Harley Joker ship was in the Batman, because he originally started out as Harley's fan. And then after she got fired, he got so outraged, he tracked her down and was like, let's go get some vengeance, bitch! And they had like a legitimately sweet montage of just causing chaos.
Well,
So
if I remember
it
correctly,
isn't like all the other Joker Harley iterations where it's
No.
a strange
Yeah, like,
it's my
extrasocial
favorite
relationship.
the
Yeah.
creators apparently said they wanted Harley to be Joker's equal.
And it...
Not.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, go on.
No, you finished, you finished.
Yeah, they wanted her to be Joker's equal, not just be his punching bag or lackey.
So partners in crime.
Yeah, exactly.
He even stole the Harley Quinn diamond for her! And this was the Valentine's episode as well. Also, it's my favorite incarnation of the Joker. Like, I love the design. Reese doesn't like the fact he doesn't wear shoes.
I don't, it's weird. It's very weird.
How do you feel
I
about
like-
that, Alec?
I like them. I liked whenever the Joker is in a suit, personally.
Yes.
I like.
I mean,
I
he
like.
did wear a suit.
I like it when he's got some class to him.
Yep.
I mean, if you've seen the Joker's signature in the Batman series, you'd say it was a pretty classic signature. It's like, he's got calligraphy down to an art.
Don't get
That
me
does
wrong.
sound like a Joker thing.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate they made the Joker's actual silhouette more like an actual gesture, and you know, he's so drastically different from every other iteration. I appreciate it. I just know what I prefer. I like the suited Joker.
Yep.
Just personal opinion. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just my personal opinion on it.
Although
The Mark Hamill
did
Joker
draw-
is my favorite as always.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh no, I do like a lot of the other Jokers.
Mhm.
But it's just like, it depends on what the context is and how they use him in that context. Like the first Suicide Squad animated one that was set in the video game universe is like, I like that one, but the Joker, you could have completely cut him out. Although I will admit that him saying "I'm back, bitches" lives rent free in my head. Although I feel bad for King Shark. Him and Killer Frost had a really cute thing going on.
Yeah. Is it, Alec? Is it 21? Mine goes to Ultimate.
21, yeah.
Damn it! I'm one short.
Yeah.
Literally, it's 20. 9.
It's okay, Reese. He's old enough to drink here. If he was in America of Cobalt, he wouldn't be allowed to drink.
I think that depends on what state you're in, actually.
What is it with your country and all the state rules? You guys confuse me. Have
God.
consistent rules across the
Let
board,
me
Cobalt.
check.
Don't tell
No,
us this.
look,
Let me
we
check who you
can't
can
because in America, each state is like its own country, so there's not going to be consistent rules. That's why we don't incorporate tax into our final price either, because the taxes are different from the city and on the state level, and sometimes on the county level for some reason.
Reese, get the flags and the musket and the army of corgis.
I'm sorry, what?
We need to
Go ahead and come over
goddamn
here.
continent.
I have no problem with America and England just mutually destroying each other.
My first rule of business: everyone will be legally required to wear a funny hat. You can't be upset if you're in a funny hat.
Sweetie, I'm not using our army of corgis to try and overthrow America.
Can you send the king first so we can like make him go away? Please?
I mean, I can try.
No, you see, he's the one supplying the corgis, so we have to keep him on good terms at the minute.
No, he needs to go away. Like, find your
we're
DNA
gonna-
test and decide you're like a long lost true heir to the throne. Then you get all the corgis without him.
Basically, yeah.
Either way, it's just, I'm sorry, America confuses me. You're a strange, scary, angry place, and you confuse me greatly.
Sweetheart, I'm pretty sure they think that way about us.
At least we...
Honestly, America and the UK and Canada are very similar in terms of case law because all of it's based on England's case law. So it's not actually that different.
Actually, that reminds me of something. I think I've mentioned it before, where like Americans are the only people who can talk their native tongue and I can actually understand what they're saying because it's so close to English.
Americans? Oh, well, you say that, but you haven't heard someone with an Appalachian accent.
That is also true.
There are dialects and accents in the U.S. that are basically incomprehensible if you don't know what
the
you're
hell is
listening
an
to.
Appalachian?
It's somebody that's from the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, I guess you don't really have mountains in England, do you?
We have...
If we do, we don't.
They're
usually
more
go
like
around there.
bumpy hills, I guess. I've never been up one.
You better leave the house.
I
Like.
have to ask my uncle. He climbs mountains.
Does he?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the younger uncle. Along with the
Appalachia
nice wife.
Yes.
is a subset of. Is a
They're
regional
subhuman.
subset. No, they're not subhuman. It's kind of like how there's a South and a Southwest and a Midwest. Appalachia is its own little region, basically.
Okay.
Do they have a flag?
It's a region, not a state.
That'd be easy to conquer them. We just have to show up with our flag.
For God's sake,
Okay.
you truly are British. You colonists.
I don't think you should because that's where all the people with all the guns live.
Oh.
And they know how to actually shoot them because they need to hunt to survive.
Ah,
And
that
they
is
make
why we
the
have your army of
moonshine.
corgis.
Let's distract them with the corgis.
They might enjoy the corgis, that is true.
And then whilst they're busy giving the corgis good head pats and belly rubs, we'll sneak into their houses or wherever they keep their guns, take all their guns and throw them in the river. Appalachia has a river, right?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure everywhere in America has rivers.
Oh, God almighty.
Yes. Maybe.
Sure, Hud. Whatever you say.
How dead are you now, Alec?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the heavy
I can
science, Ben?
I can hear you sighing in the background.
No, I'm just thinking what my next move should be. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing to do with what you're talking about.
It's like,
Right.
Oh, I was worried that the corgi plan was falling apart before it even began.
No. The thing is, I need to do 100 arena battles, and I'm nowhere near close up. I'm a little bit frustrated about that.
How many have we done?
Not even half.
Ooh. This is almost like Lucas's challenge.
Yeah, well, the thing of Lucas's challenge is that he basically needs to get lucky. He needs to get a lightning in a bottle, basically.
Yeah.
He's
Actually,
up all
speaking
night
of
to get
Lucas, is he still with us?
Yeah, he
He's up all
stepped
night
away.
to get lucky.
Oh, okay. I just realized I
Oh.
haven't heard from him for a
No,
while.
no, he's,
so I wasn't
yeah,
sure.
no, he was muted for a while and then he just stepped away.
Okay.
Hmm.
He's
No
up
worries.
all night to
Yeah,
get
got a
some.
message from
He's
him.
up all night.
Okay. No worries.
I hope the Saber Dramon will turn my Air Dramon, or whatever, Air Dramon back into a Beomon and not a Beamon.
Don't you have that steel kid thing or metal kid thing?
Yeah, but I know roughly how it works now. It basically alternates.
Okay.
I don't have a what kind of? Oh no, not a return bug.
Have bug.
Bug indeed.
The one kind of bug that actually bothers me.
Yep. It's the only one that really, really fucks you up.
Yeah, because I'm trying to raise Digimon right now, and it's hard to do that if they're not in my party.
Yep.
Mm.
Where did you go?
Where'd you come from? Where did you go?
Where'd you come from?
We had that moment with a giant ass moth the other night, and then Reese found it when he went to take a nap.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
That
was
did
it
help.
pretty? Did you take a
I
Yes, it
didn't
was.
see it.
It was. It
Oh.
was. It had orange rings.
Aww.
Did you take a picture?
Alas, I did not.
He
I
was
should've.
sleepy.
Aw.
I'll have to remember for next time.
It's really cool to find giant moths because it's just like, why are you so big?
Hmm.
and
'cause once you-
fluffy.
Yeah, when she told me that we had a moth, I thought it was just those plain like
Black ones.
grey
Yeah, yeah.
black ones. Yeah. And then when I saw it flying by, it's like, oh my god, it's actually a nice one.
And you didn't tell me it was nice.
Aw.
Because I only saw it from a distance, because we basically don't have a ceiling in our living room because of the balcony area where our bed lives.
Oh,
So I saw it on like the curvy bit of the roof, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It probably
then it
doesn't.
started flapping around.
Well, I
Ow.
saw something big moving, and it's like, what the fuck is that?
That's usually her reaction to anything.
You're like a cat.
She is. And I love
You-
her still.
Meow.
you see it, it's just like, Reese!
Actually, yeah. That is exactly how
I'm
it
just like, "Please."
Because like Fluffy is, even though he's the biggest cat I have,
Hmm.
if anything is unfamiliar with him, he's like, what is that? And he'll like do that thing where he walks really slowly to it, one step at
Yeah,
a
yeah.
time, and he has his
Yeah.
head stretched out and he's going really slow, like moving his head around, like, what is this? And if he touches it with his nose, he jumps and runs away. Because it was probably a plastic bag or something, and plastic
Yeah.
bags are scary.
Well, they make scary
Scary guys.
sounds.
They
Yes.
do make scary sounds if you're not expecting them.
Have you guys seen Comic Can't Communicate?
Yes.
I love that anime.
Yeah. Sometimes I imagine one day Mexico gets so scared of her skin that she's just gonna develop cat ears randomly. Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I
just-
do
She's gonna
already.
become a
It's
cat
like,
boomer.
"Oh."
Becky's gonna get
I mean, I do already substitute a lot of my people sounds with just oh, meow.
Yes.
Yeah, one day I'm just gonna see her have these cat ears and then they'll retract. It's like, where did they go? And I'll try to go on purpose to see if it happens again.
Although I did legit have a Comey moment the other week when I went to the room where I normally have my break. It's like a staff workroom, but they don't mind me having a break in there because I'm normally quiet and have my headphones on.
Mhm.
But there was a substitute teacher I'd never seen before. And he was sitting at the little desk I normally sit at because it's just like a little lunch desk.
Oh no, he was in your territory.
Yes. So I just sat at like one of the work desks where there wasn't a PC, but I felt awkward because like this isn't my spot, and it's like he'll probably go soon. And then he whips out his phone and he starts listening to shit with no headphones on, which is a big no-no because if you listen to shit, you're meant to put your headphones on in a public space. And I just felt annoyed and awkward the whole time. And he literally didn't put his headphones in or his earphones in until other teachers started coming in. And I just thought, oh, you do have them. You're just an asshole.
Did you stare at him with a paint
No,
peeling
my
glare
back
the
was to
entire
him.
time? Oh, okay.
And because of like trauma involving a lot of unknown or men that that have been problematic to me over the years. I'm very scared of any men I don't know.
That is fair.
Mhm.
Because that's I was just asking because that's what cats do if they see someone they don't recognize. They just kind of stare at them.
I know I do.
I was
Really
eternally
big.
staring at him.
possibly
Okay.
scared eyes, possibly considering whether they can rip the face off of the person or not.
But yeah, he literally didn't leave until like 3 o'clock when it's like, oh, so when I've got to go back to work in like 20 minutes, you finally fuck off and other people have already started coming back in, so there's no point of me even going to my little spot now. He was in there for an hour and a half, guys!
Mhm.
Wow, I wish I got an hour and a half break when I was teaching.
I know, right?
But it's just like, I bet you're one of those asshole subs who leave their room in a complete utter state that take me half an hour extra to clean up.
Hey, at least it gives you work to do.
Yeah.
You normally complain that you do it too quickly.
Yeah, but you see, I have my routine, and I don't like it when my routine gets thrown off.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
the
it
feeling.
makes it harder to clean efficiently if everything is off.
Mhm.
That's why I hate working with Helen.
Oh yeah, I
Dun, dun,
actually got to meet her the other day.
Oh yeah, Reese was a sweetie because of how humid it had been for the last 2 weeks, and there's like no aircon in the lunchroom. I was legit suffering from heat sickness and over humidity. I was dry heaving in the medical room at one point,
Mhm.
and I messaged Reese like, I feel like I'm dying. So he actually got an Uber and came all the way to my work to make sure I got home without dying.
Yes.
Aw. You need to get her one of those little handheld foot fans.
I had considered it actually.
Because the reason that she feels like she's dying is because the humidity is probably high enough to make her sweating not work anymore.
Hmm.
Because the way sweat works is it evaporates and it takes the heat away. If you get a fan, that'll help along with the.
I was incredibly damp.
So Helen was saying to me like to make sure that she, rests up, and if she's really not feeling well, to just take the day off the next day. Like really showing some actual concern.
Problem being, I've told this bitch hundreds of times, I cannot do that yet because it will look bad whilst I'm still on the probation period.
I'm still surprised you're still on probation. It's been like 6 months.
Yeah, I think it's until like basically summer now at this point.
Well, anywho's. So there was an
Wait.
interesting thing, actually meeting
So,
the person.
if you get sick during your probation period, somehow that negatively affects
take
your
too many
character
days-
in their opinion.
She takes too many days off.
Yeah, because I had a medical scare back in like March because of stuff involving my scalp. Thanks, McDonald's. So I had to take a couple of days off to like get adjusted to the medicine that I had to be on for that week and to go to the
Wow.
hospital.
I hope you never end up with any disabilities. Like, I don't think I'd be able to get a job in the in the UK because I just get sick sometimes.
Again, I don't know
47
how
out of 100.
I don't know how strict they are, but my Bex's boss was just like saying, just be careful. Hang on, she
How-
does the work and she's
How
very
dare
good.
you get sick, Becky?
Well, this
You
is
should
it.
go
It's like
You should
I
go to
personally-
work and just rub your scalp on everyone so they know how you feel.
Problem is, like, if
a
it
cat.
was up to the two site managers, which are my bosses, they'd probably let me take off the sick time I needed. But because they have to answer to some other dumbass above them, it's like they are concerned for me, but they have to listen to the dumbass.
Well, the thing is,
The-
don't forget, you also took some days off because of concerts from
Yeah,
lockdown. Just so happened to happen within the weeks you were working.
yeah, but that 2 of those luckily were before I went full time from the agency.
Yes.
And the third one, Linda was like, "Oh, Rebecca has a dentist appointment, so she needs to leave a little early that day."
Mm-hmm.
Like, Linda's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss her when she retires next year.
Yeah.
Helen
Ugh.
doesn't retire for 3 years.
Is everyone passive aggressive at your work?
Oh, actually.
No. The best. Here's how I sum it up when I explain it at my old job. Because of how many Helens I worked with, I wanted to get hit by the truck on the way to work. Now I just want Helen to get hit by the truck.
Truck-coon. Honk, honk.
Proxima.
You see?
We were watching the Into the Spider-Verse with Lucas and everyone saw this movie, right?
I've seen. Yeah, that's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
Well, that,
No, Spy.
yeah, the first one. Yeah, we're talking about the
Okay.
first one. So Dr.
Oh,
Octopus gets hit by a truck but in the final battle, and we instantly just go, well, she's going into another Spidey dimension.
Brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, I think that that Doc Ock is my favorite Doc Ock.
I
Oh, without
love
a
her.
doubt.
She is
Like-
like the best Doc Ock.
Oh, Peter!
Legit, to this day, I don't know what it is, but the internet, for whatever reason, at least where I've been in social circles, have not spoiled this twist for so many years. And I love them for it, because it was a great twist. Like, your body is, like, destabilizing, and I was just going to be happy just sitting here and watch it happen.
What's your name, madam?
What did you say your name was? Olivia Octavius. Let me guess, my friends call you Doc Ock? No.
no.
My friends call me Liv.
My
My
enemies.
enemies call me Doc Ock.
Oh, and then May's like, oh, it's Liv. And
Oh, great! It's Liv.
She's like, I'm sorry, did you two follow the marriage plot line from the comics in this universe?
Yeah, I get. A lot of
Yeah.
people won't know this, but Dr. Octopus actually did date Aunt
Yeah.
May for a bit. So if this is a subtle
Okay.
nod to it, I love it.
It's like, and they were roommates.
Well, it's at least established that they're both into the same profession, so
Oh yeah.
you would have an excuse for that.
Yeah.
She's the
Just go-
best Doc Ock.
I just love that though. Like, and the way, if you actually watch the movie, it's so subtle on how they
I
like
didn't see
cover
it
her
coming.
name throughout the whole thing.
I didn't
Yeah,
see it coming.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I mean. I love
was
that.
kind of suspicious, so I wasn't entirely surprised. But I was like, she's a teacher for the main character, and she knows about this this weird this thing that's happening. This is making me suspicious.
Oh yeah, legit.
The funny thing is, I was aware there was a female Dr. Octopus because
Yes.
Reese actually has like a little postcard with like the hobo hoodie Spider-Man and
Ben
classic-
Riley Spidey, the Scarlet
yeah,
Spider.
hobo hoodie Spider-Man being attacked by a female Dr.
Mhm.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Alec,
That
are
is
you
correct.
Spider-Man?
Look, anybody can be Spider-Man if they put on the mask.
That's it. I learned about Spider's Man recently.
Spider's Man.
Yes, there is.
Let me
It's
tell
literally,
you
it's
about-
literally spiders that make up a Spider-Man. We're not joking.
Let me tell you
That's
the horrific way they
amazing.
became Spider's Man. Basically, Peter Parker fell into a vat of radioactive spiders who ate him alive, and
Yeah.
then they all got his personality and became a hive mind and somehow found the suit.
They are
Yep.
literally spiders who think they're Peter Parker.
So
Yeah.
they are Spider's Man.
And he shoots spiders. He shoots spiders. Keep that in mind.
Oh no,
It's
it's
just my worst nightmare.
it's So who is playing Undertale? Again, I
Reese,
saw someone.
Reese.
Reese is
I'm
playing.
sorry. What?
Okay,
You're
Okay,
playing Undertale?
okay,
Awesome!
it's
I have it
fine
on
then.
Steam. You can use my account, baby.
Wait, what?
It's on the list.
What?
You're
So
playing
is
Undertale.
Deltarune.
What?
Ooh,
I would highly recommend if you don't like waiting, don't play Deltarune until it's done.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're
You
doing
will
that chapter by
literally-
chapter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but they're probably gonna release the next couple of chapters together because Toby Fox has actually done planning the story now.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
that's good.
Like the most
I-
recent, the chapter 2, they had to they remade the engine also, so that's why that one took so long. But
He was
Okay.
also working on Pokemon.
Oh, yeah,
well,
'cause
I mean, he
it's-
was doing music on Pokemon.
Yes.
He injured his
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, pain. But I wouldn't play Deltarune if it will drive you crazy not finishing the story. Like the first chapter I could live with, but the second chapter you will be gnashing your teeth like, no, what happens next?
I actually have some Steam-related Undertale trauma.
Oh no!
Because I finished the main game and I was about to start like the post game with like the whole, secret lab thing. But
Yes.
then, because I was originally playing it on the janky PC that we had before this one, where it wasn't janky at the time, I started playing it on my laptop. But at the time, cloud saves weren't a thing. So I loaded it up on my laptop. It's like, where'd my save go? And then I went back to the PC. It's like, my save's gone.
Undertale doesn't do cloud saves.
I know, but I figured Steam would,
No,
carry over.
no. Steam does not do cloud saves for Undertale specifically. It's turned off because
And
the game pays attention to what you're doing every time
And
you
it-
play it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I lost the save on both the PC and my laptop because I opened it up on my laptop and not the PC. And this was after the Flowey fight, and it was like, nope, I'm out.
Try not to spoil
And-
too much of the game to me.
And
I haven't played it.
and now you've spoiled everything, Becky.
No,
That's why I was asking who was going to play Undertale.
No,
Because
no,
spoilers.
no, it's fine. Like we know bits and pieces of it, but like
Yeah.
don't get too into it.
Yeah.
I completely
I
forgot I
actually-
was volunteered for this.
But,
I
But
finished
yeah.
the
I
game
can play it.
twice because
I mean, I can play it. It's fine.
If you want to do Deltarune, I would highly recommend just waiting.
considering our stream schedule, it'll probably be done by the time we do get around to it.
Yeah, I fully expect it'll probably be out in a couple of years because they're almost done with Chapter 3, and they want to, and they're working concurrently on chapters now. So like, he's got I guess a normal sized team now. It's not just him and like 5 people duct taped together that look like Temmys.
Yeah.
Tammy's! I love Tammy. I love Tammy so much.
I remember you made a little animation about Tammy.
I did make a little animation about Tammy. Well, I took a voice clip someone did, and I made a little sprite animation. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, I
Temmy
was
is not a
joking.
spoiler. You don't have to worry about that.
I was joking with Bex that I was gonna do the genocide route. If I was playing.
No, do not do that for your first run. You will hate yourself.
Don't
You
do
will-
that. Don't do that.
I'm not telling you not to do it for story reasons. I'm telling you not to do it because it is literally the wrong way to play the game, and you will hate yourself for the
Oh, I
amount
know.
of
That's
time
why I
it
said I
takes to do
joked
it.
with her about it.
Yeah, like
Because I
you have to do the other path first to have the
Yeah.
full experience out of the whole thing.
Oh, I know. Again,
yeah, and
like,
also the game. If you do genocide first, the game will judge you for all your future playthroughs unless you
Oh,
completely
what?
wipe it off your computer.
I am very much aware. But again, the reason I joked about it is because because of a
Funny.
certain boss fight. Because of a certain boss fight that's so awesome. It's like, ooh, I want to fight this guy at his best. And it's like, no, that means you have to kill everyone. So be it.
No.
Because I'm a bloodthirsty fighter.
It's not. It doesn't have anything with being bloodthirsty. It is a chore to do genocide.
Like, it is literally the anti-fun of games.
And
Like, they purposely
it's
suck everything out.
It's like that on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't do genocide, please. Or don't try to do it on stream. It'll
That one would just be the Luca Blight fight over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, the hardest
And I
battles
still
are
did it, didn't I?
basically bullet hells.
yeah.
I
The
still.
hardest
did
battles
it.
are bullet hells.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bullet hell, buddy.
Yeah, and if
No.
if,
I mean, anyone can enjoy Undertale, except when you're on the hardest fight on Genocide. That is a complete and full real bullet hell.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I've seen it.
the other thing is it's not those fights that even make it soul-suckingly terrible to do the genocide route. If you mess it up at any time, you will no longer be doing a genocide route. And if you don't know how to do a genocide route and you want to do one, I suggest you read about how to do it because
It is very specific.
you will waste a lot of time if you mess up your genocide route because you don't know how to do it. You will waste so much time.
So much time.
You can literally fuck it up at the end and lose all the progress.
Yeah.
So I'm playing. It's decided.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to suffer, Alec.
Sure. No, I'm not going. I'm not
Fine.
going for the genocide route.
Oh, okay.
I'll play that.
I will join that stream. I love Undertale.
I
had to play it twice
I
because
played it. I think I played it up to or past the date with Papyrus, and that's it.
Oh, I love Papyrus! He's the best!
I was laughing my ass off at that.
Papyrus.
I just read everything he says in like Skeletor's voice.
I think everyone does.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Sans is like in my head canon Patrick Star.
Yes.
Like, one of the things that, and this is no surprise to anyone, Undertale really nails its characters. They are really fun characters, so when my other half here was telling me, like, you don't play like a traditional JRPG, it's like, what do you mean?
You have to make friends.
Really? And then I have to kill them?
No, you don't murder them.
I don't
You
murder
don't
them.
murder a single living thing.
What?
You have to flirt and be friendly and compliment them and give them good head pats.
What JRPG is this?
It's not a
not
JRPG.
Not a JRPG.
That
JRPG
explains
means
everything.
Japanese, sweetie.
I know. We're doing a bit.
I
Doing
know.
a bit.
Not everything's a JRPG!
No, they
Or is
present
it?
it as your typical...
Oh no.
Let me rephrase that. Flowey introduces it as your stereotypical RPG. It isn't.
I mean, Flowey doesn't even introduce it as that. He's just an asshole.
Yep.
And-
Scary asshole.
I want you guys to play it though, because there's things I want to talk about now and I can't.
Yes,
I could
yes.
I could talk about the book next.
Yes.
Yes,
you can.
yes.
But I think one of the only things that might be really funny if is doing a genocide run on stream is if people come and get pissed at you for doing a genocide run.
Oh yeah.
I
we'll-
would do it just for
we'll
the shits and giggles of it.
We'll probably say it in the thing, just so people
Yeah.
know.
You know, we'll probably do one like, okay, so Oleg here's gonna do the normal playthrough. I'm gonna do the more horrible one. Watch this screen
Yeah.
for the good stuff. Watch this screen for the bad stuff.
Yeah, like
They're only
or-
gonna show
or-
for the Megalomania.
Or you know what we do?
Mm.
We just do it
Go
side
on.
by side, like this.
And I'm
side
just
by
like,
side comparison.
No, just Reese is
And I-
playing on the right, I'm playing on the left.
And I'm just like, good son, good job, keep progressing. Reese, stop it! Stop that!
Stop what?
Stop punching the frog!
Oh my god, I'm a monster!
You're a horrible, irredeemable monster!
Ha! What was your first clue, idiot?
But I if you guys do want to play it together on stream and you
I can do
really
it.
want to avoid
I will do it 9
spoilers,
times.
I will gladly like sit in here and mod for you if you want to put it in slow mode or something, because
Okay.
Undertale brings out the worst in the internet,
Okay.
and like they will
does.
find you, and it's just terrible. You might need like more than just me
Okay.
if people decide to just
Well, you can
crash
always,
into
Be
you
nasty.
can
your.
always mute people. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying that if you want it to be in slow mode so that like one of us can sit in and mod it, I am
Yeah.
willing to do it
Sure
for
thing,
you.
sure thing.
People get really nasty with this thing.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
and-
I
and-
remember.
3 years
And
on?
people
Really?
cannot, for some reason, they cannot keep their spoilers to themselves. No matter how many times they are asked or threatened, they just can't. It's
Like I remember, I used to make I made a couple of like Undertale AMVs, or like I made extended cuts of animated music videos, and it's like I'm linking everything, I'm giving everyone full credit, and saying the only thing that belongs to me is literally the editing, and they're like blah 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 blah, nothing but pure negativity, and it was like it turned me off of Undertale for at least 2 years, and I just privated those videos, even though I really liked those videos.
Well, I did say it to
Yeah.
you, no one reads the descriptions. That's why I
yeah,
got to put it in the video.
I honestly am magic and really good at avoiding spoilers, so I never got spoiled for anything in Undertale, even though I only played it like 4 years ago. But I thought
I-
it just looked like a stupid game until someone made me play it.
Mhm.
And then I
first
played
learned
it,
about
and,
it. For,
and then I
sorry, Kobo.
cried.
Mm.
Oh, don't get
I-
me wrong. When my missus was really into this, and I mean really into it, she would obviously tell me bits and bobs as she's going through it. So I know a few things, and I agree with her. Certain things will make you cry. Like, my god, I feel for this character.
I've restarted the game a few times on a different console. Like anytime it comes, like I think I own it on both the Xbox and the PS4 at this point.
Mhm.
And it's like anytime I restart after I get past one of the early things, it's like I was crying like no. Like Kobo knows what I'm talking about involving a certain lady.
Mhm. But you know, I know quite a lot about the game, but not everything, and I'm glad about that.
There is so much buried in that game. Oh my-
Yes.
Why do I have so many mech fixes?
Probably
Oops.
bought a lot of
I
them, or
just-
maybe you
I
found
just-
some.
I just used one. I didn't want to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, so for me, I enjoyed Undertale, but I don't think it really made an impression on me until I did the true pacifist route.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, this game is an experience.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it wasn't as slow as it is, because it's really slow at the beginning.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get tired of the walk speed,
Uh,
but it's worth
but-
it.
But
Oh, come on! I typed the bit that I was talking about in the to you in the DMs.
yes, I know what you're talking about now. Yes, I occasionally watch people doing the true part of the true pacifist part of the pacifist route, and I think I cry every single time I watch that too.
I know, right? It's like no.
And most of them get to a certain part and they just sit there because it breaks them for a little while,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they go on with their life playing. the
Yeah.
But it's just like, feelings. I was promised a goofy skeleton dating sim, not feelings.
Well, you get both.
Honestly, I think a game, if it can make you feel, did
You'll
a good
remember
job.
it. You'll remember it.
Yeah. That's why I feel like Undertale didn't completely, I guess.
Hey Lucas, how did you feel about Gungrave? It made you
Do
feel.
I want to know?
Yeah.
You know,
Stocky is going.
You see, even his dog remembers.
you know, there's a reason why I wanted to play like Legend of Legaia or Final Fantasy IX, because those games obviously left an impression on me, and I want to share that with you guys.
Oh, Suikoden was
You
nice. Legend of Gaia
Yeah,
was,
Suikoden was as well.
Legend of Gaia didn't age well, I think.
Wow.
No.
Don't watch Gungrave, it'll break you. Don't watch Devilman Crybaby, it will kill you.
I'm aware of the crybaby.
But yeah, I definitely liked Suikoden too. That was definitely the first one I had to share with you guys, because that one's just it was fun. It was a roller coaster. Pelica, Luca, fucking Blight. Nana, me!
Nana May.
Joey.
Fucking Clive.
Fucking Clive.
So
For
many memes
context, go
came
watch
out.
our older streams.
Oh, dude. Like, oh yeah, there's only 4 characters that if you miss them, they're gone forever. No way to get them.
But you need
He
them.
was one of them.
Yeah, you fucking need them.
Yes.
Piece of
I was
shit.
just like,
I kind of wonder if all of the Suikoden games have the salt guy,
Probably.
because I don't know.
I mean, I've only ever played 1 and 2, so I can't say for the others afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, because as you're more than well aware, back in your days there was no autosave. You had to save beforehand, and you couldn't skip to certain scenes. So when Luca Blight kills you, you have to start right from the beginning in a
And
4
and
tiered
it's-
fight.
And it's really story heavy.
So story heavy.
You
That's
didn't.
the most
didn't
painful
want
part.
us.
Even if you manage to make it to, like, after the 3 parties do their damage and whatnot, it's a one-on-one fight, and it's a rock scissors paper based kind of fight.
Yeah.
So if you get it up, you have to start right back from the
I
beginning.
was so mad
it's-
at you because I knew we'd have to go through that again because of fucking Clive!
Yeah.
I was like,
Thankfully, I spared you and did it in my own time.
yes, you did. I would have left you. I would have left you. Reese.
Oh, no. Video games claim another couple.
I would have left you like, I can't do this, Reese. I'd do anything else, but I won't do that.
I'm not
Oh,
inviting
God.
Luca Blight again. Not again.
Not Jojo. I mean Dio.
Not Dio! We don't talk about Dio.
We don't talk about Luca Blight either. But here we are.
Talk about.
It's funny because I obviously tried to do Dio's voice with him, so they're one and the same.
Well, he looks like him.
I know, right?
Yes.
He does.
There's just black hair instead of golden. That's it.
Yep. He has that same fucking smirk. God
We don't
damn it.
talk about the Dio type.
Mhm.
That's what I have labeled it. We don't talk about Dio, no, no, no.
We don't talk about
Dio,
the.
no, no, no.
Good night, Zephyrin.
Good night, Catherine.
Good
night.
night.
Dear. You know, it's just some old games really do just have their charms.
Yeah.
Along with a bunch of fucking features that should not have existed.
The wrong one.
Well, games have come a long way, to say the least.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
insist
Sometimes
we
they
play.
go backwards.
Yeah, I still insist we play that PSP one at some point.
PSP one?
The
The Suikoden on PSP. It's been fan translated, so we can actually play
Okay.
it now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll give that a go one day.
Is Masha coming over now?
She was here earlier. Oh no, I don't see her.
Yes, bullshit. Next time on Everyone Hates Dio.
Next time.
Everybody hates fucking Dio.
Dio. He just Dio's about.
Well, the thing is... Oh, damn it, I got the wrong one. It's for vaccine Digimon. Fuck.
What?
So I got a CD player, not the, other
Oh.
one.
Not the other one.
Yeah. Shit.
Zephyrin, we're not talking about the Digimon World game. We're talking about Suikoden.
Yeah.
That was also
that is
fan
a Digimon stream.
that was also fan translated.
Yeah, I know this is a Digimon stream, but yeah, we actually talk about other things than Digimon.
Yeah, fan translation. Yeah, I was telling Reese that they fan translated the PSP version of Suikoden recently, so I insist on playing that one eventually. Hashtag eventually.
Yes, hashtag eventually.
Yes,
I'm still gonna go through Cyber Sleuth and this.
Goodbye, Hercules Cafeteriamon.
Oh, it
Aw,
died?
Yeah,
He
Aw.
died.
well, it was 18. You know, ripe
Oh,
old
wow,
age at the
okay.
age of 18.
Quite old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no worries, Efren.
He died like he lived quickly. As Digimon
Die
do.
young, party hard.
But yeah, Masha doesn't really respond to the she responds to basically kiss sounds. Kind of like,
Oh yeah,
Aw.
that's what my cats respond to. So-
She wants smoochies.
yeah, she just responds to high pitched noises, I guess.
They can hear their primary hearing range is a little higher pitched than ours, so that makes sense.
Does Masha have wares if we have coins?
Yes, yes, she does.
She should be our marketing mascot.
She is the mascot. She's the MESS cut. Mess.
The mess.
Yeah, if we ever get merch, we make a silly little advert and we just film you just film Masha doing shit and just like, hello humans, I am Masha. the real mastermind behind Hologround. If you wish to give me monies, I have some wares for you.
Oh, that actually reminded me of.
Oh no, Catchit has wares for you.
That actually reminded me of Benny from Maximilian's channel.
Yeah,
That's
poor
it.
Benny.
Yeah.
I actually stole the joke from Up Is Not Jump because his cat that passed away very recently,
Saffron
unfortunately.
Sage, stop doing cat noises. His cat's paying attention to you.
But we have cats. Hi, Misty.
Yay!
Yeah, my cat talks. See, she is.
Misty actually came because I was making cat noises.
But yeah, the YouTuber Up Is Not Jump, he had like a cat named Sid, but he'd basically use him as like the sinister thing, like, you win this day, human, but Kashit is wise to your ways.
Oh yeah, the whole gang is here, riders.
Minus Dane.
Yeah, minus Dane.
He's the bonus.
He doesn't want to be on Digimon streams.
That's
For some
fine.
He
reason.
doesn't want to smell like Digimon.
Yeah, he's the Pokemon guy.
That's cool.
He's the poker guy.
I mean, I'm more into Pokemon, but I love Digimon.
He seems to think the anime is okay.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised. I'm genuinely surprised you got him to watch the anime, because I couldn't.
Well, maybe he's less judgmental now than when you tried to get him to watch it.
No, he's not.
No? Okay.
You put that Tonberry knife away, sir. No Tonberry knives.
You say, yeah, it's funny you say Tonberry knife because me and Henrik have joked that he would be a Tonberry.
Yeah. About as cool as well.
Because he walks very quietly and he could probably murder someone.
Yeah, and there's about as cool as one.
I remember my first encounter with a Tonberry.
What's a Tomberry?
Okay,
It's
lizard
a
with
little
knife.
shark. It's a cute little land shark with a lantern and a knife.
He sounds like he'd be my best
The
friend.
And
thing
he's
is,
wearing
when
a
you
little
first
coat.
look at it, you think, oh, it's no big deal, whatever. And it's very slow, so it's not going to attack you straight away. But when it does hit you, just the once,
You die.
it
I don't
okay.
think I don't think
Why
you
are
don't
we not
die.
hiring him?
What, the
It can actually-
Tonberry?
Yeah, just hire him and send him to deal with the Dark Lord or whatever
I
it
swear,
is.
in one of the Final Fantasies, it was a cutscene where he actually took out the boss to stab it, and it died, and you had to fight it after.
That sounds amazing, minus the having to fight
Okay.
it. Since it's
Hold
clearly
on,
an
I'm
eldritch,
gonna look this up. Give me a second.
it's clearly an eldritch deity.
Yeah,
It
pretty
is.
much.
It is.
The Tonberries in the MMO are have actually a really interesting backstory. Like, I think that was one of the most interesting stories in the MMO to me was the Tonberry dungeon.
Ah, here it
The
is. I found
Tonberry
it.
dungeon is also terrifying.
Okay, I'm putting this in the stream chat. One sec.
Oh, it's so cute!
Okay, Sweetie, watch this video. Watch that video.
Oh no.
But yeah, they walk slowly to you.
Oh,
Very-
it's a tentacle.
They walk very, very slowly towards you, and when they finally get to you, they stab you and you die.
And
It's
then you
it's like
die.
it's like
He's
Alex
having to
dreams.
He's not helping.
Tonberry.
You fight him.
He helped.
No,
Yes.
you fight it.
He
He's
helped.
helping like a cat.
It's just funny to me that you see this
He
thing.
even licks the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know why he started fighting you. It's because you didn't thank him. If you had said thank you, he might have become your bestie.
No.
I don't know. I
Like-
guess it depends on which game it is.
Yeah. It's just funny to me that this thing, my god, it looks so, as you quite rightly say, cute. But this thing, as soon as it stabs you, that's it. You're done.
I want
Yeah,
it to
I-
be
I-
my friend and go on magical adventures with it.
I think the first time I saw a Tonberry was in Final Fantasy VII. So and they don't show up until the last dungeon. So I was just like, what is this? Why is this here?
And then
and
you
I
went, oh
ignored it.
no.
Yeah, I ignored it and then it shanked someone and I was like, what? And then I never fought one again. I always ran away from it.
I had
oh
a
my
similar
God.
experience, I
away.
swear.
This thing
I
is
had a-
scary.
Again, I swear I had a similar experience. I can't remember which Final Fantasy I was playing, but I thought, this is no big deal. I usually kill them quite easily. And then when I didn't kill this one, I just stabbed like my highest level character and he dropped. It's like, oh,
You were
oh
like,
shit.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good night.
Good night, Zath.
Good night.
But yeah, also in the MMO, that the dungeon with the tonberries, there are giant ones that chase you and you can't kill them.
No, that's just not fair.
So it's like a haunted house with full of tonberries. Only they are going to kill you. They're not going to just scare you.
Like, out of all the creatures in Final Fantasy I have fought, and some of them have been real assholes, nothing strikes more terror than that cute little fucker.
My brain went to that interview of the Heavy from Team Fortress. Talking about the hero.
Oh my, that thing scares me.
I am
Yeah.
afraid of no man, but that thing
That's big.
scares me.
I've never played a Team Fortress game, but I like the animations.
Wait, has that
The
not been
animations
memed
are
yet?
really good.
They are.
The
that
music
really-
is really good too.
I gotta find if that's memes now. I fear no man, but that's big.
Comfrey.
Scares me.
That thing scares me.
I think my two favorite ones of those is the engineer and the heavy.
My,
The
my,
heavy is just
my favorite.
I like the medic.
my favorite is the spy. It could be any one of us. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be. What? It was obvious.
I must admit, when I first watched that, I loved that twist.
And he legit loves Scouts Mob.
The scout was the spy. You just see him play with the butterfly knife. It's like, oh, shit.
I like that. I liked somebody's theory that the scout legit is surprised that he has photos of him doing his mom.
Yeah.
So it's the spy's legit reaction. It's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
you have this?
They never saw the doctor again. Anyway, that's how I lost my medical license.
I do like the glee that the heavy has once they go out and the doctor's just like, go forth and destroy. And he's just like,
Have you guys seen the bread thing? The bread short?
Yes.
I
yes.
love the bread
I-
shot,
I-
and I want good things for Miss Polly.
I love that moment where it's just like, gentlemen, this is bread. Dear God.
I'm legit upset there's not an actual series based on
I
Team
feel like that was
Fortress.
the pilot to try and get green light lit.
Again, I'm still upset that it's not a thing.
yeah,
Miss
well,
Polly deserves justice. She needs another
Now-
day off.
fired all its animators, so.
Aww.
Although I did like the ending where it's just like, where she actually does want to go on a date with Scout, and it's just like, oh wait, I got to execute some traders. Oh wait, you'll be there for that. Because I think they looked at the briefcase or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Is
I
that-
have to fire some people. Oh, you'll be there.
Yeah, so some stuff like that.
Oh no!
uh,
I
Good.
that game has so much personality.
it does. I
That-
love
that-
the
And for the time,
That
and like the model rigs were amazing. Because this
Yeah,
is really
and
early.
and like Team Fortress 2, the character design is what got me started trying to think more and more about the silhouette of things,
Mhm.
because
Mm.
you can tell what anything in that game is at a glance,
Yeah.
even if they have a stack of hats on their head.
Oh yeah, that's how I know that game. It's the hat game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's the hat simulator.
I like the was it the Black Scottish character.
the Demo Man.
Demo Man, thank you.
Demolition
Like-
specialist.
Yes, the demolition specialist. I love his whole thing. It's just like, I'm a black Scottish cyclops. I drink and blah 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 blah. And I love the fact that someone took that audio and made a thing based on the female protagonist for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because there's this whole thing about her being just a psychotic Scottish psychopath for the longest time before the game came out. And it's just brilliant.
That's still my canon.
Oh yeah, that's why we do it in our story, just for shits and giggles.
Scotland, you terrify us. Please don't invade us.
I think they just want you to leave them alone
Yeah.
and go away.
In fact, was it your I say friend, was it MXG something or other? MTX0 did an animation of Scottish trainer
Oh yeah, you
taking
did.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that kind of personality that just really took off for her before the game even came out.
Yeah. Remember
And
that?
people were just like, she's gotta be Scottish!
Yeah, remember that One Punch Man parody he did?
Yeah.
He wanted to animate that at some point.
Hmm.
He was asking me for help for the action shots, but I wasn't in the right headspace at the time. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if he's still gonna do that eventually.
Hashtag eventually.
I think so. It would be pretty cool.
I like his work, I
Yeah.
really do. But yeah, I
The
put in the
Sabrina one is also
Steam.
great.
I put in the Steam chat if anyone's curious as to what the heck I'm talking about. I highly recommend. It's funny shit.
Well, if I have time, I'll reach out about it again. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he'll love to work on it again.
Yeah.
And the thing with him is that if he wasn't such a perfectionist for detail, he would be pumping these out even faster.
Wow.
Yeah, like he gets
Ah,
really
so-
perfectionist on every single little detail. Every line has to be. Yeah, he's like Henrik. I know.
So I was gonna say he hasn't learned that perfect is the enemy of good
And
enough.
and he knows it and he hates that, but I keep like when he was doing his comic, I kept telling him like, this is fine, just leave it. And he's like, no, I need to do this and that and this and that. And I'm like, dude, you'll be here all month.
Perfect is the enemy of good enough.
Finish,
Yeah.
not perfect.
I mean, a lot
How I
of the
live mine.
times, everything that I hate about my art, if I look at something from a couple of months or years ago, it's like, why did I hate this so much? It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I know, right? Heaven forbid I look at my old comics and some of them I really love, and others I really absolutely hate. It's like, why did I think this was okay? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Well, I usually tell
Because-
people to keep everything they find cringe.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is that your art ability isn't a straight line. It's a spectrum.
Yep.
So sometimes you have a day where you meet your current potential, and
Mhm.
sometimes you don't. And sometimes your average becomes better and your potential goes up.
Yep.
That it's,
Lord knows I've come
like,
a long way.
the whole practice of art is continuously reaching your potential and
Oh, yeah,
then pushing
legit.
it further.
Mm.
So
Like, I thought-
there's it's a waste of time to make everything perfect because eventually you're going to get better and it's not going to be perfect anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lord knows there was a time where I thought, oh yeah, this is the hottest shit I'll ever do. And then I look back, it's like, my god.
This is still the hottest shit I've ever done.
Look
Oh
at this
no.
pile of trash.
Well, it's the hottest shit, but not in the way I mean it.
It's still the hottest shit I've ever done, but not in the way I intended.
Yeah. Because obviously, when I started doing art, we had basic ass paint, and
Yeah.
things have come a long way since then. And obviously, I've moved from mouse to tablet, so of course the old stuff's not going to look as good as my current stuff. But at the same time, I can't help but look at it and think, my god, what was I on? Why do people like this?
You are an MS Paint.
Yeah, don't look up people that do really crazy stuff at MS Paint. You will feel less good about your old MS Paint stuff.
Oh, believe you me, I do sometimes. I really hate myself.
I don't know what those people are on to be able to do that, but they are doing
Cocaine.
some shit wizardry. It's like, what the
Witchcraft.
hell did you do? What did you do? How did you do that?
Everyone has seen the hyper-realistic Santa on MS Paint.
No,
I'm
but I believe
scared.
it exists.
Oh yeah, legit.
It looks like a fucking real human being, and it's done on MS Paint.
Mhm. Again, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, the program is still just a tool. The person behind it can put a lot of hours and time and what have you into it
Yeah.
to get a similar result. At the same time, it's
I-
like, god damn.
I feel like the people that do that stuff in MS Paint are like those artists that do hyper realistic watercolor. It's just like, why? Why? Like one of those artists that did hyper realistic watercolor died from heart failure because she spent so much time standing in one place while doing her paintings. Like, what? Why? Why?
Dedication and love for their craft, I'd
Tell
imagine.
me why.
Ah.
But at the same time, help is important.
Yeah, like sit down or go for a walk or something.
Get help.
I'd say touch some grass, but she was clearly touching all the grass.
Yes, she was doing something.
Oh, bless.
Like, I mean, more power to people that can do that. It's just like, I
Take regular breaks, guys, please.
I don't know.
Drink some juice.
Again, take regular breaks. Don't stress yourself too much.
Don't stress
Like,
myself
sometimes-
too much. You say.
Too much.
Yes, not too much. Like, my other half
Ah.
can attest that I can sit in one spot for 4 to 8 hours just drawing or playing a game or whatever. And it's just like, you need a break.
Mhm.
No, I'm fine. Take a break. Eat something.
Eat a Kit Kat. From the side.
No, you motherfucker.
Like, just eat it like it's a chocolate bar or
Yeah.
something instead of for
Me
breaking.
and Becky eat them
You're
that way and
wrong.
it pisses him off.
It's
You
not
do
right.
that.
What? People won't want us to share it if you bite it. Oh,
I mean, you can say no. That's what I say.
Eat it like a
I
regular
feel like
person would.
I don't think I would eat them that way, but I don't care if you choose to eat them that way either.
I would look
Eat them however you
Reese
want,
straight
it's
in the
your
eyes
food.
as I bite into it, like into a
Dude,
carrot.
Bloody
you,
well
like,
word.
You do it really slowly too,
Yes,
like a cat.
and
that's
I
about to
would
push
not
something off the
break eye
table.
contact.
Keyword. He bloody-
Next thing you know, I am breaking your legs.
You have to get to me
Oh,
first.
this is Father Lucas too.
It's not right. You need to break it in half first. Vertically, not horizontally.
I do not care how people eat their food. At
Oh, no,
all.
you don't. It's just a
It's
nitpick
like,
for me.
why? Why does it matter? It's their
I don't
food. You're not
know.
eating it.
It
Leave
matters,
them alone.
it
Let them
matters
eat shit
because
the
it
way they
pisses
want
off
to.
Reese.
I don't know what to tell you. It just
It's
does.
like that guy telling me I was doing it wrong just because I eat tamales with ketchup. And it's
I
like,
oh
dude,
no, you
don't-
monster!
it's like,
I
dude,
don't.
that's eating tamales with ketchup is what children and people in Mexico that can't tolerate spiciness, that is what they put on their tamales. Go jump off a cliff, white boy.
Do a flip. Do a flip!
Oh, Lord, are you assuming someone's race?
No. No. I mean, I don't know. It's probably one of
Oh
those
no,
stupid things.
he was the whitest of white boys. I was not
Okay.
assuming any race.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just one of those silly things. Like if you had a hot dog and you were to put ketchup and mustard on it, and you just did it in a straight line instead of a zigzag. It's just one of those things. Like
Oh, you
just-
mean
I don't
You
give
mean
a
how I
shit.
do it?
Why does it bother you? It's
Oh,
like
the
don't
internet.
your
it just
food.
does.
Go police your own food. Leave our food
but
alone.
he's British.
I'm not.
Oh, that's
I
right.
brought it back!
Everything has to be your way or else.
I
Oh,
brought
I
it
do
back!
something much worse.
We have come full circle.
Look, guys. I am not telling you you have to do this. It just bothers me. I'm just being honest with you. It
Oh, I
bothers
do
me.
something much worse.
I'm not saying, oh my god, you have to do it this way, otherwise we can't be
Oh, well,
friends.
that's what white boy did. He
I will
was
make
like,
it known.
"What is wrong with you?"
Again,
you know, to add insult to injury, those were tamales I helped my Lola make. I sat down with my family and made those tamales.
She put her generational blood, sweat, and tears into
Yes,
them.
that is literally how Mexicans like.
Mm.
That's part of how they celebrate Christmas together. They sit around and they make a million billion tamales, and then they have like 2 months worth of tamales.
again, like if I'm
Tamale.
saying it, it's not like me telling you, "Oh, you have to do it my way or the highway." I'm just letting you know. I'm just being honest. It's
Like-
Why do you
Like
why,
all
you don't
that
ha- why do you why do you feel a need to let us know?
because I like to share. That's
It's
all.
funny.
Okay, well, every time you tell me that it bothers you the way I'm eating my food, I'm just gonna flip you the bird and smile.
You can. That's fine.
Oh, the internet wouldn't like what I do with my hot dogs. I have them plain.
You
I
what?
don't even put ketchup on them.
I don't like hot dogs, so
You know,
I hate hot dogs.
Oh no, but apparently it's weird if you don't want sauce or anything on them. You just want them as is.
yeah, it is weird.
It's
But
No,
again,
I
wasn't
don't
a
like
stop
ketchup,
for it.
and I don't like
It's a-
mustard.
it's a sausage.
Yeah.
What is this is like people getting their panties in a bunch over pineapple on pizza. Like who
Yeah,
gives a
that's
shit?
That's it. That's my point. It's just.
Well, you
it's
see,
just a
Jessica,
thing.
I give a shit because I am a very big connoisseur of pineapple. And I think everybody should
care.
force pineapple on their pizza, especially Italians. I would hold down an Italian just so you could see pineapple land on pizza, and I would laugh so much.
Again,
Well, I feel like the people that put pineapple on pizza don't give a shit. They just like pineapple on pizza. And then there's
I like
everyone
pineapple on
else
pizza.
that like
I like
are having a
pineapple on pizza.
meltdown because someone put a pineapple on their pizza.
Well, the thing is,
Guys,
I
you already
I-
put fruit on your pizza.
Yeah, I
You
think
put
some-
tomato sauce on the pizza.
I think some people genuinely don't like pineapple because it, well, stings the tongue.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
can
but what
understand
they
that.
like and what they like has literally no bearing on what you eat.
Yeah, I know. They just think it's weird. Just like Reese thinks it's weird as I bite down into this Kit Kat.
motherfucker.
Well, do you know pineapple on pizza is the only way I can eat pineapple?
Have you ever had fresh pineapple, Becky?
Yeah, it stings my mouth and
Oh,
it
okay.
makes
You're
my,
eating
the
too
sides
much.
of my mouth.
Yeah, you're eating,
You're
too
eating
much
too much.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
This is
Like
off
you're-
the one piece.
Yeah, that's normally
Don't
how much
give it
you
up,
should eat
Becky.
at any given time.
Don't
Like-
give it up,
Well,
Becky.
the reason I ask is because I used to hate pineapple,
Mhm.
but my only experience with pineapple had been like canned pineapple and stuff,
Oh,
like
that's
preserved
that's
pineapple,
just sweet, yeah.
which is which is disgusting.
Yeah.
But like, when I started going to college, the college I went to had a really good meal plan. Like they had really good salad bar and stuff like that.
You
And
don't
I
like
tried-
tried salad.
I tried some pineapple again, and it was like normal, like they had a pineapple and they chopped it up and you could eat it, and it wasn't soaked in sugar or water or whatever, and it was actually good.
Yeah,
Like
I usually
it's-
prepare my own slices whenever I buy pineapple. Mhm. My
Yeah.
grandma usually is like, "Can you buy some pineapple?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I bring it home. "Can you prepare it?" I'm like, "God damn it, yeah, sure."
I mean, it is a bit of a chore to prepare pineapple.
Yeah, it is,
Truth
but
be
I looked
told-
up on the internet how to do it easier,
Hmm.
so I just
Yeah.
do it that way.
Truth be told, when I first heard about this whole pineapple and pizza thing, it's like I generally imagine like they'd have the pineapple as the giant rings on the pizza.
Oh no, no,
I
no,
thought-
no.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And then when I actually saw what it looked like, it's like, wait, these are just little chopped up things. What's the big deal?
Some people lose their shit if they taste something they've never
I
tasted.
think it's the idea of pizza being sweet that gets to them. If you ask me.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, if next time I find someone that freaks out about it, I want to ask them how they feel about Cece's dessert pizzas,
You should probably do that. Tell us.
I
tell
love
us the
dessert
So that I-
pizza.
so that I can call them out on their hatred of the sweetness.
Actually, whilst we're on the subject, what is your favorite unique kind of food? Like, for example, I would have tin spaghetti with frankfurters. What kind of
Unique
weird
kind
concoction
of
do
food.
you like?
Filipino style fried rice.
Okay. Lucas?
I don't know if like.
I am thinking. I don't think. The thing is, like, I could probably eat anything weird, and I really don't care.
Yeah, but what's your favorite?
Weirdest thing I've eaten. I have. Have you ever guys had like I don't know how to call it this without it being Spanish. We have a thing here called dulce de leche.
Oh!
Okay, so you know what it is.
Okay. Cobalt, care to explain?
Cobalt is salivating.
You can put a
Okay.
picture of it in the stream chat and people. will
Yeah,
see
okay. It's basically like you heat up condensed milk and it gets really sweet and it gets this brown
it. Oh,
color.
I know it. I know
It
it.
is
I know what you're talking
The
about. then.
sweetest
I
thing
also-
ever.
We have it here. It's just called different.
Side
Yeah.
question: how do you feel about tres leche cake?
Oh, I love that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm like,
I've had that. I've had this with avocado,
Ooh.
and it's
That's-
probably the
Ooh.
thing that people look me the weirder for, but it's really good.
That does sound like a strange combination, but but avocado is delicious.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice. Avocado would go really nice with this, actually. Now that I think about
It
it.
is. It is quite good.
Sorry, Cobalt, I didn't mean to cut you off when you were trying to explain your, was it Filipino rice?
I'm not sure if it's weird. It's just not like fried rice that you would get from any other country, I guess, because Filipino fried rice is basically fried in bacon grease.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I guess the rest of it is like normal fried rice, you know, an egg, rice, bacon grease,
Yeah.
garlic and onion, green onion at the end, you know.
Hmm.
But if it's made right, it will turn on all of the lizard brain receptors in your head, and you will not be able to stop eating it.
Oh, okay.
It is. I think it's because it's got the perfect mix of fat and saltiness to it.
Yeah.
And your body goes, wait, this is extremely valuable and delicious. I must eat all of it before there is nothing left.
Nice.
So yeah.
Have you guys ever had pink rice?
No.
Is it like black rice but pink?
It can be any rice, but it's dyed pink.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, because my mum, I swear this is actually rather interesting to me at least. When she makes rice herself, every now and again she'll make pink rice, and the way she does it, she puts in a pigtail to boil with the rice, and it dyes the rice pink.
Pigtail.
And
you
it's
said.
just
Does it?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
kind of it's a beet, right?
Hmm?
Oh, wait, maybe I'm thinking of rat tail actually.
No,
Pigtail's
she
like an
takes
actual
a literal
pig?
pigtail.
yeah, literal pigtail.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
He's
interesting.
Oh, okay.
from Barbados, so I guess it's a Barbados thing.
Yeah, and my friends never believed me. Like, pink rice? It's like, yeah. And whenever they came
Does-
around and my mum was making it, it's like legit pink rice.
We'll
Does
need to
it
take
give
a
it a
picture
flavor?
at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
after, yeah.
Does it give it a flavor?
It gave, well, I certainly thought it gave it a flavour. I don't know if it
Probably
actually
gives
does,
it
though, that's the
a
thing.
light meaty flavor.
Yeah.
It's kind of like mixing butter into rice, I guess. The butter kind of gives it a flavor.
Yeah.
It's still rice.
And again, I never really thought about it until, as I said, I told my friends, it's like, you can't get pink rice. Like, yeah, my mum always does it. And yeah. When I showed them,
Can't
it's like,
get
oh,
pink rice?
yeah.
I
oh,
mean,
well.
Bitch,
I mean,
watch
you-
me.
even if she wasn't doing it with a pig, it costs like almost nothing to buy some red food coloring and just drop one drop of it into rice.
Again,
pink
it's
rice.
just, people are so used to it, either, I suppose, brown, orange, or white. I guess.
It's like, they don't have very flexible minds.
Clearly. But we are British. Put it back.
Tell us your weird food, Alec.
Yes, your
It's not
turn.
really, not really weird. Like we have something in like around here called the either tuna salad or like meat salad, and it's like meat salad is not exactly like it's not really just meat, you know. It's an actual salad with meat chunks in it.
Yeah.
But we usually make it for like certain holidays, like birthdays and stuff. But tuna salad I love because, well, it's really good when you're drinking. You just can't stop eating it.
That doesn't sound weird though.
It's not
It's
weird.
a-
It's
it's
not weird.
another,
The concept of like, oh, you think of a salad, you're just thinking of vegetables. Like a lot of the salads here are not just vegetables.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we have tuna salad and chicken salad.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
just
know.
whenever people think
Is
of
it this-
salads, it's just like, oh,
Oh.
mine goes there.
Is it similar to the tuna salad and stuff, or is it different? Like, what's it like?
Well, meat salad is you can use one of those kielbasa sausages if you don't want the actual meat. It's a lot smoother and gives it a different taste. So we use kielbasa
okay.
sausages. But you boil eggs, you chop them up in there. You chop up potatoes. You chop up pickles. You
Show me potato salad.
yeah,
It sounds like potato salad with meat.
no, it's not exactly potato salad again. Potato salad is mostly potatoes. What is it, mayonnaise? Or,
Yes.
yeah, I
I
guess. But you chop it up into like little cubes, like small. Everything's like out of small cubes. You add peas. You can add corn to it as well. My mother used to add corn. You can add a little bit of onion as well. It gives it a little bit of like not spice, but a little bit of a kick. And you end it all with like adding mayonnaise into it, and it's really nice. It's really tasty. People sometimes
as tasty
people sometimes instead of meat use crabs. Those little crab sticks.
Oh, okay.
Crab sticks!
Yeah. You can
Oh
use
yeah,
those
this
as
one
well.
here loves her crab.
Yeah, you can
Crab.
use those as well.
Kanikama.
Okay.
Some people can use again fish. Some people can use specific types of meat. But yeah, we use kielbasa sausages.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. What is your favorite pizza delivery place? And then what do you have on your pizza? Hold on, what do you want, Bex?
I'm doing good to do with my weird food.
Go on then.
was. No, you clearly don't want to hear it.
Don't be difficult, Becky. Go on.
Go.
Skipping your fiance.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so mine is scrambled eggs, but it's not normal scrambled eggs.
Oh.
They're extra scrambled.
No. Basically, what I did first was, you know the Dormio sauce is like the creamy one.
Mm-hmm.
I used to take like half a jar of that and like pour it into the frying pan and let that sizzle.
Mhm.
And then, like in the UK, we have like these, we have like the Walker's cheese and onion crisps, but they do a version that are baked. So what I do is I'd crush up a bag of that, pour those in, let them bake for like an extra minute, and then I'd add 2 scrambled eggs, and then whisk it all together once, and the eggs and stuff, and it would all fry together. It would be really nummy.
Nice.
And sometimes I'd add mushrooms.
Oh.
Mushroom sounds nice.
You make a.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a really fancy omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I can't make omelets, only scrambled eggs.
I can make an
I
omelet.
mean, there's
Well, I say-
Why would you make
basically
me an omelet?
we haven't
they're
had it.
basically the same thing. It's just a matter of how good you are at not destroying it.
I'm
Well,
not
this
good
is
at
it.
it.
I will give you a destroyed omelet, and I will call it an omelet, and you just have to live with it.
Although, when I say I can make an omelette, what I mean is it's not like your fancy omelets. It's when you break the yolk and mix it in, and you can just you pour it into the pan and you can just cook it as is. That's what I mean when I say an omelette. Not like an omelette with all the relish and all the butter. and
Relish?
cheese and all that. I don't know what you call it.
I think Becky's thing sounds more like an omelet than yours
Yeah.
thing does.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's too goopy to take the shape of an omelet.
Well, the thing is,
You're making an omelet, Becky.
Yeah, you just need to cook it
Except
for a bit
except
longer.
your
that's all.
upgrade.
Yeah.
I also make really good mac and cheese, as people are aware. And
Yeah.
no, Sid, I cannot mail you the mac and cheese.
Tudum.
Yeah. No mac and cheese.
You'll just have to come to us.
Like, when I make the omelette, it'll look like this. What other people talk about when they make an omelette will probably look something more like this.
They both look like eggs to me.
Oh, I mean, mine's just plain. It's not like with all the fancy...
You owe me 10 years of omelets.
So does it still is it still an omelet if it's just an egg that was made into a foldy thing?
Well, this is what I mean. I'm not sure. That's why I was...
That's why I'm asking too. I'm also not sure.
Are pancakes just like really fancy eggs?
There's a bit more to it. Just a little bit more. Like, pancakes have flour and milk at least.
They have stuff in them.
Oh, so do omelets.
You can do it
Are
that
they
way.
just like sweet? Are they sweet omelets?
Well, I don't think omelets have flour in them.
They don't
no,
have
but
to.
you
No.
can add
That would
stuff
be-
to them.
That would be weird. It would make it like sticky or something.
Like,
But that's what the question is what Rio makes an omelet because it doesn't have stuff in it. It's just
Yeah.
it's an overcooked egg that's been folded.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, that's why I call it an omelette, because when you type an omelette, that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Like, so it must be an omelette, right? But I've seen so many other people make it so fancy, and it's like, is mine not an omelette? Is it just a fried egg?
Is it
With the
a
yolk
weird
broken?
egg?
Yeah.
I will reinforce that I'm telling Becky she made an omelet because
Yes.
I prefer eggs to be gooey. So
Fair dues.
give me the gooey omelet, please.
You want the pasta sauce scrambled omelet?
Yes, she does.
I also make eggy noodles, but the way I do it is I take a pack of like instant noodles and then fry them in the frying pan with water until the water's mostly evaporated or all evaporated, and then I add the eggs.
Oh.
Mhm.
There's some instant noodles that are specifically supposed to be cooked like that too, which I only discovered a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
Becky-
in the
Becky
UK,
is
so I don't know
magic.
if we have that.
That's why I
It
love
was in the international section of the Kroger, so I guess it's
What's
a
a
50-50
Kroger?
chance. It's the grocery store that has taken over the entire country.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it more popular than Walmart?
is it
Walmart
like
is-
Walmart?
Walmart isn't a grocery store.
It's not.
Oh,
No, Walmart has a grocery store in it sometimes, but
Oh.
Walmart is not a grocery
It's a
store.
supermarket.
right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah.
We do not know. We have not been to the Wall of Marks.
The question
Good,
we have
don't
is
go there.
Asda.
Everything they have at Walmart is a different SKU from something else, and it's cheaper and worse than the same thing
Hmm.
from another store.
I could be wrong, but I
Don't go
think
to Walmart.
Asda here is in association with Walmart. I
Yeah, I
could be
think
wrong.
it's the British branch of Walmart.
Not that I ever
Woolworths.
go, but I did work
No,
there
no,
for a
not
time.
Wolves. Asda,
Asda, oh, yeah.
the green one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I remember now.
The green one.
Yeah,
Woolworths
it's
does not
very
exist
green.
anymore.
Everything's green in Asda.
It's very
And for
green.
some reason, they had a
Okay.
long-running ad campaign
on,
where
I'll
to
find-
indicate that they had massive savings. They'd have people, mostly women, ironically, like smack their bum where their back pocket is and give them to the music.
I mean, obviously it's women that go shopping, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, in hindsight, it's like that was a really weird ad campaign.
I mean, adverts are just, yeah.
Although I did like the Argus adverts where the lady was an assistant for some like hoity-toity rich guy, and to make it sound fancy, she
Just to
instead of
prove your-
saying Argus, she had to say
Just to prove your
Argus.
point, hun.
Yeah, they did that in the adverts, and now that I think about it, that's weird. That's really weird.
What will you become? Yay, a Biomon!
Nice.
That means it's gonna become a Vmon again next time.
Oh.
Yep.
What about
Yeah, they-
Pixie-Mon?
They
Oh,
alternate. Someone turned into a small kitty.
I thought I was a pigeon.
Yep. I thought pigeon actually.
Well, I guess they both kind of go.
Yeah.
I have cats that purr so hardly they make a little noise in addition to the purring.
I learned that squabs are baby pigeons today. People eat babies!
Yep. Well, you know what? Do you know what veal is?
Baby deer. Or
Do you
baby
know
cows.
what-
It's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh god, all
And-
those comedians saying to try to veal need to rethink their life choices.
Isn't veal illegal in the EU?
I
I'm not
don't
sure.
know. I know
I-
foie gras is.
It
It's goose liver.
Oh, okay.
just goose liver. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I understand why that's illegal too, because they basically just overfeed the goose until it dies from fatty liver, and then they harvest the liver.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuisine be messed up, Reese.
Damn.
Croissant.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's and what is happening?
I have no
I-
idea.
If it's not, if veal isn't illegal in the EU, it must be really heavily regulated, because the way you raise veal is really cruel.
What is that sound clip from? I've heard it in like memes and
Today-
animatics, but
Today I went to buy a croissant.
Why does Riders of Satellite say I have yaoi hands?
It's because
no
it's,
idea.
it's because I copied the hands to absolutely everyone. They're all the same.
Oh.
yes, everyone has big yaoi hands
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
that's
Wait, what?
The
it's
controller
bas-
hands. The controller hands.
Are your
the
hands?
avatar.
Do the hands you draw are yaoi hands?
Apparently, apparently they are. They're big yaoi
Yes,
hands.
you draw big semi hands. Big mid 2000s semi hands.
What the hell?
Because apparently, yeah, all the tops in the 2000s had really big hands.
Oh, God almighty, why?
I actually do have big hands though.
So it's accurate. I did not make a mistake. I did not.
They're not like sausagey. They're not like man hands, but I have really long fingers.
Mine are tiny and stubby.
Oh, you have baby
I
hands.
cannot hold much of anything in them.
You know the coworker that I called white boy earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
One time, I let him borrow my work gloves, which I had accidentally shrunk because I got some stuff on them and kind of tried to clean them off.
Yeah.
And he thought that was the size of my hands, and he tried to call me baby hands. And I was like, "There's no way this guy's hands are the same size as mine." So I was like, "Let me see your hand," and I held my hand up, and he put his hand on my hand, and his fingers were like an entire joint shorter than mine.
You should have asserted your dominance by smushing your baby face in your yaoi hands.
I was like, it's like, who's the baby hands here?
He got baby hands.
Oh.
He got chicken legs.
Yes. So he's got.
Ryder's got
White
the
boy,
opposite equivalent for.
He has Yuri hands.
He
Oh,
has
you have
Yuri.
beautiful hands than Riders.
He got baby hands.
He's got beautiful hands. He can probably play the
Chicken
piano.
legs.
Go play the piano, Riders.
You know, that's what my grandma says. Like we used to say about my hands, because I got basically artist fingers.
Oh, you have
Oh.
long fingers
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So she's like, you should play
You got Jack
piano.
Skellington
And I'm
hands.
like, no, I won't. I don't have the rhythm
I
for it.
refuse.
No, I don't have the rhythm for it.
Oh no. So make Alec play rhythm games.
Yeah,
Oh God, no.
that's
Make
like
him play
that's-
Crystal
that's-
Necrodancer.
that's like making Blakey play platforming games.
I fully believe Becky can learn to play platform
Yes, and
games. I'm not sure.
I can learn to play the rhythm games, but
Well,
it's gonna be painful for somebody.
It'll be painful
Yeah,
for everyone.
but some people just don't have a sense of rhythm at
Oh,
all,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
cannot teach it to them.
Spikes here, spikes there.
So
Spikes
you're
here,
not.
spikes there. Oh,
So it's not that you don't have rhythm; it's that you've never bothered with it.
Oh no, I kind of did try to teach me piano at some point. It's not that I can't learn it. I just need to sit down and learn it.
Cool. So
that
you
was not
can
the
rhythm.
start of your boys love anime.
Becky, please.
Sorry.
Going back to Undertale, I can only play one Undertale song on the piano.
Which one? Is it
Home.
Megalovania?
You wish. No, it's called Home.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Which version?
Yes.
The original one.
Okay.
The one where you meet you know who.
The one that's the one that's still electronic.
No. It's the one that plays with the guitar.
Oh, okay. So the second.
But I play it on the piano.
That's cool.
Oh, I came across a really nice piano version of one of the Undertale songs, and like it was a full 7-minute animation of each character playing a different instrument.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Oh, that's nice.
And also full of spoilers, so we definitely can't share it.
I mean, I can share it to you and Lucas.
Yes.
That is.
Gonna have to make like an Undertale group chat. Undertale for Undertale people only. You slowly get to enter after you have played through at least the true pacifist ending. Oh, it's 6 o'clock.
Come on, Palmon,
yes,
evolve so we can leave.
Oh, dear.
Okay, the clock hits 7 here, so I have officially given up on Chimeraman.
Yay!
Okay. Oh, I think I've seen this one.
Guess I'm going back to Digimon World 1, baby!
Baby. Oh yeah, favorite pizza place.
Favorite
Domino's,
pizza place.
Papa John's.
I
Whatever
have
one is in
none
yours.
of those
Yeah,
here.
we don't have those.
I order from a place called Mr. Pizza.
And
That
and,
sounds amazing.
and here we have chili pizza. So
Okay.
Chili pizza. I don't know because like we used to eat Papa John's, but the Papa John's here sucks.
Oh. Oh dear.
But it's still better than Domino's, so we eat Papa
Fuck
John's.
Domino's.
Yeah, me
I-
and John.
If I had to order from a pizza place that only did pizza, cheese and pepperoni, because a lot of the pizza places don't do anything else other than that, it would be Little Caesars.
Okay.
I don't like pepperoni, but Little Caesars has really good crust.
Okay. Yeah, me and the missus here, we mostly go to Papa John's. I think I showed Oleg this,
Yes.
but my brother, he got, I think it was Domino's or Pizza. I can't remember which one it is, but the chicken that I got,
Was
supposedly
so
roast,
white.
yeah, supposedly roast chicken, was so white. It's like you should have thrown that away. That was not cooked. It can't be.
You did not get a croissant.
Mhm.
Croissant.
But yes, Papa John's definitely my go-to for pizzas.
Yeah. As long as it's a good one.
Mm.
Like ours sometimes will bring us a pizza and it's still dough in the middle,
Oh,
or they won't do the order correctly, or they'll overcook it. It's like you never know what you're gonna get from them.
yeah.
It's kind of frustrating. But
I can imagine.
I get mushrooms and Canadian bacon with extra sauce.
Nice. I normally get what is it? Ham, chicken, steak, and sometimes
All
mushroom.
of the meats. You get the
Oh,
meats
okay.
pizza.
Definitely a meat. I'm definitely a meat lover.
The meats pizza.
It's got to be.
I
meats.
just
All
don't.
the
I
meats.
don't like pepperoni. It's too salty.
I'm okay with it. I hardly notice it most of the time, I must admit. You want to share, Han? What pizza do you get?
No, I'm basic. I get it with mushrooms, chicken, and ham. Oh, and barbecue base.
Yeah, barbecue base.
But cause we like different crusts, I get a thin crust. He normally gets the stuffed or the thick crust.
Yes. Crust is good.
I'm gonna stop. Almond doesn't want to evolve. I'll do it.
Okay.
Maybe you should get him a croissant. That's just gonna be in my brain for next week now.
Ryder says pepperoni's the gold standard for him.
Yeah, I think part of the problem with pepperoni for me is also the pepper. Like, my whole family is sensitive to black pepper.
Oh.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we're
Okay.
like, it's like if you feed me something with a little bit of black pepper in it, my entire mouth will start burning on the
Wow.
outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, like we're very sensitive to black pepper.
Well, thankfully, I don't use pepper in anything I cook, admittedly, so you'll be fine. If you ever
Are
eat
we
anything from
going
me.
now? Let's go.
Write us a comment.
Oh.
Me thinking of the most ransom comment possible.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, Riders, behave.
no croissant for him. Croissant.
Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna stop here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll catch you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Links in the description. Get into our Discord.
Join us.
Bye bye.
See
Give
the
us
shit
croissants.
post.
Bye.
Until next time. Bye.